Hello everybody, my name is CulBlu. I'm bringing out this video of me playing a board game, and today I'm going to be playing through Warfighter Vietnam. We're going to be playing through this mission and objective combination, and we're going to see if we can survive. Spoiler alert, I've attempted to do this once already, and I died. We got overrun. So I'm going to try to take my mistakes that I learned from there, and I'm going to try to do it again. So that previous one, I did record that one. I'm not going to post that video though because I had a slight rule wrong that did cause some extra stress for myself, but outside of that, it's fine. You know, that video doesn't exist. I don't know what you're talking about. I never played it. Let me go and get our background music started here because you know my background music. And now that we have that, let's get, actually, let me change this again. 1 second. Nope, not that one. Yeah, this one. There we go. All right, and let's go ahead and get started. So we have before us our map set up. I will go over kind of what our mission objectives are, and then I will talk about some other stuff. So yeah, here we go. Sorry. So here we have my camera set up. I have my counters set up to show things, but I'll talk about those later. For right now, we have our mission and objectives here. So my mission is going to be One Bad Apple, and my objective is going to be Unchained Melody. One Bad Apple came from the 8th expansion, and Unchained Melody came from the 1st expansion, just in case you want to know. And as far as everything goes here, I got 42 resources, 11 time on the clock. Objective is going to be on spot 5, on position 5. My loadout is -1, and my body count must be 26 before I can win the game. My objective is going to be to eliminate this tank. I gotta blow up this big bad tank. This tank, if it rolls a natural 10, or 10 or higher, not natural 10, but just 10 or higher, is going to kill everybody it hits when it's at full health. So it's going to be a beast to try to take out, especially considering that it's going to be screened by 1 through 4. So I better hope that I get the right cards that I need to kind of hit the tank directly, or just get lucky and knock everybody out. Another thing to note is that I can only use 2 soldiers on this mission. That's why I only have 2 soldiers for this mission. And that's going to be a lot of things to keep in mind. So I will go over my totals here so we can look at those and just make sure that those are all correct. I think I have some extra counters. Let's see. I got 1, 2. I'm 1 short. I got some more over here. I'll use these counters here to keep track of stuff. But we're going to go down to our soldiers so we can look at them. And for our soldiers, we have... oh, well, okay. Well... I thought that was in a better position, but I guess it wasn't. Huh. Silly me, thinking everything was in the right spot. For our soldiers, we have these two hunks of men. Wow, what a sentence. These 2 hunks of man. Oh, it got worse. Sorry, I'm just trying to figure out where my camera needs to be. We got these 2 guys. We got G. Polkinghorn. We got Dennis Cizon, I'm gonna call him Cizon. And these are going to be our 2 soldiers. One thing to note is that we have basically no cover. I know it's going to be rough. We're probably going to be taking a lot of shots. So I've hopefully given myself enough opportunity to not die, but death might be on the menu here. I don't know. We'll see. As far as our totals go, like I said, I'll try to do our totals here so we can validate and make sure that I'm not overburdened here. For my soldier for this is all my gear for Mr. Polkinghorn. He does start with 2 of these grenades. He also starts with good communication, which is this card here. And he also starts with battle fatigue. So I'm going to put those over here to kind of show that those are accounted for. So those are accounted for. In the 14. So we got 14 on the counter. And then additionally, he has 9 resources right there coming from the gun. So it's going to be 23. 23, and then finally the lucky helmet is going to be +1, so we're going to be at 24. So we are now at 24 resources on him. Now as far as his loadout, we got to make sure his loadout is correct too. He can hold 12 loadout. The mission is going to be -1, so we have 12 loadout here. The mission is -1, so he's at 11 loadout. Counting down for everything else, this rifle that he has is going to be taking up 7 loadout, so he's going to go from 11 to 4. Well, that's not how 4 works. So he's now at 4. And then he has 2 grenades. So that's going to take up 2 of his loadout. And then he has a lucky helmet, which is going to take up 1. So he has 1 remaining loadout. So he's all clear and good for, but 24 total is what he's looking at. Moving over to our next fella, Mr. Season. I was gonna call him Season. I keep saying I'm just gonna call him Season, but I keep changing my mind because it's like Season. I don't know what origination the name is, but he starts off with 10 resources that he's taken up, and he has 2 hardy counters or canteens built into him. He has local translator built into him. He also has battle fatigue. Both of these are battle fatigue 1 for the 2 of them, so that's actually pretty nice. So these are going to be included in him, so I don't have to count those. But as far as his gear is concerned, I have him lined up with a shotgun, which is going to cost me 2. And he has a RPG, so a rocket propelled grenade for 1, which is crazy. He has 2 rockets because this does not come with any rockets, but every rocket is going to cost cost 1 RP and 2 loadout, but just 1 RP is the thing we care about. So we're going to go from 3 to 15 because we have 2 rockets. And the rest of the gear, we have an entrenching tool, binoculars, and LCE, and that's all going to be 1 resource cost as well. So we're going to be up to 18. So we're now at 18 on his cost. So 18 plus 24 should be 32. So that should check out. Now let's go ahead and try to see what his loadout is going to be. So I'm going to count his a little bit different. I'm going to count this the same exact way. So he starts with 12 loadout. So 12 loadout, and our mission is -1, so we're at 11. And then we are going to look at our canteen. So our canteen is going to be 2 loadout. So we're going down from 11 to 9. So that's our canteen is accounted for. Our entrenching tool is going to be 1, so we're going from 9 to 8. Our binoculars are going to be 0, loadout 0. Our shotgun is going to be loadout 2, so 1, 2. And our LCE finally is actually special. It's loadout 0, but it's going to carry up to 5 gears worth of loadout. So we actually get 5 back. So we go from 6 back to 11. And then we go to our RPG. Our RPG is going to be 7, so we're going to go from 11 down to 4. And you probably have counted it already yourself. 2 rockets are going to be 2 loadout total. So it's going to take me from 4 down to 0. So we have 0 loadout left on our person over here. But everything is within the count. Everything is within the legal side of things. So we should be good. And nice and loaded, locked and loaded, as the cool kids would say. And yeah, we're ready to jump in and hopefully win. We'll see if that happens, but I'm going to be relying pretty heavily on my shovel and my binoculars. So let me get these counters out of here. Okay, thank you, counters. And again, I said I put the counters out here to show I haven't said this before. I haven't said it in this video yet. I had these counters out here to represent different things. I have 11 rounds on the map. So we have this counter set to our rounds. This counter is going to be set for our body count. So we have 0 body count so far. And these counters down here on the bottom for each location are going to represent the different columns that the enemies can exist in, different locations. So these are just going to show how many enemies are there, because if I bring my camera to my other view, you'll see that the enemies will be up here just walking around doing all kinds of enemy things with their enemy friends. So just to try to represent that, I have these counters to kind of show you what's going on there. And that's what I have. Ammo wise, I got my ammo all set up. We have 2 grenades. We start with 4 shots on our beast rifle, and we also start with 3 40mm grenades. I start with 2 body count on Mr. Polkinghorn, and I got to do the battle fatigue as well. Moving on to Dennis Saison, he starts with 2 canteens, so I got them listed right here. He starts with 1 body count, so he starts that. Local translator and battle fatigue. Additionally, his shotgun starts with 6 ammo, so I did not get any extra ammo for that. And the rocket launcher, we already talked about it, has 2 rockets inside of it right now. I'll probably need to get some more rockets to take out the tank. Fingers crossed I have enough to try to take it out immediately, but I know I'm going to probably use maybe a shot or 2 as I go along. So the only thing I got to do now is I got to get our battle fatigue. Oh, actually, sorry, take it back. I've already done that. I've added 6 battle fatigue to the deck already, but just showing good faith. I don't want to shuffle my cards too much, but there's battle fatigues in here. There's only 6 of them though. I'm trying to find a battle fatigue so you can see that the deck is laced with battle fatigues. Where are the battle fatigues? Oh my gosh. I promise they're in there. It's only 6 of them though, so it's not like a billion. Like other playthroughs I've done. There you go. There's battle fatigues. So the battle fatigues are all through the deck. I'm going to give this a good shuffle. There are 6 of them in there right now. And my hope is that I can have a good set of cards. I do have 2 player characters. I decided to go 2 player characters instead of trying to get any smaller soldiers here, especially considering that I needed to use 42 points and I can only have 2 soldiers. So that means that we are hopefully going to have a nice time running through shooting stuff. I also opted to go for 2 instead of just 1 because having just 1 soldier is rough. Everybody's shooting at you and you just end up getting pinned down so ruthlessly. So having 2 different soldiers is going to be good. It gives me a few extra people, extra resources, gives me 4 actions, gives me a lot of cards. I have 11 cards between my two soldiers here. He has 5 health and he has 6 health, so it means that we're going to have a hand of 5 and a hand of 6 for the 2, and that will give me a lot of options and a lot of things to do. So again, we give our action deck here a good shuffle here on stream, so that way you can see that I do have things set properly. I also do live stream here on Twitch. That's going to be on Twitch. That's twitch.tv/CulBlu. That's CULBLU. Feel free to check me out there and join live, and you'll see all the outtakes and all of the. I'm not going to post that takes. As far as my enemies are concerned, I do have the base game enemies. The enemies that the base game comes with, and I also have expansion 4's enemies, the friendly enemies or the frontier enemies. I add those in here too, so that just makes the game a little bit, just it gives me a little bit more variety. It also gives me a little bit more of an advantage every once in a while. So we'll see how the cards pan out. I will be drawing from the bottom of the deck, so I can keep it random for myself. So just know that. Location deck, I'm just going to give that a shuffle here on stream too. So this is all nice and randomized. All right, cool, and you'll never see those again. All right, so now we are finally at our point to where we can start the journey to see if we can be victorious in destroying the tank and getting 26 body counts. 26 body count. So let's get going. So first I need to draw my cards. So we're gonna draw 5 cards for Mr. Polkinghorn. This is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I have my different scene. 1 second. Right, I think that's the right one. Yeah, that's the right one. So I have my cards here. So we got Trailblazing. We got Right There. We got A Little Help. We got Let's Get Them and Let's Get. Oh, we got 2 Let's Get Thems. Nice. Let's Get Thems are nice because I can move and shoot at the same time. I don't have any experience yet, but it allows me to kind of do some cool stuff. So I got 2 Let's Get Thems over here. And I also got A Little Help. A Little Help this early is not great. A Little Help basically lets me find 2 cards. Lets me go through the deck or discard and find cards and take them back into my hand. There's only 1 of these in the deck from what I can recall. So this is going to be interesting. No location markers, notably. So we're going to get 6 cards here for Mr. Saison. And he has Thread the Needle. Oh, that's going to be good for later. Steady Aim. Let's Get Them. Another one. Location marker. Everybody in, and finally we got Engage. So these are all the cards that we have. So I'll keep those here off screen. I'll keep them separate. Let's have a little bit more space to keep them separate. We're gonna go ahead and convert this location marker. We are gonna spend. Let's see. Are we gonna spend a body count? I kind of don't want to spend a body count. Yeah, I feel like I should spend a body count for this. Because if I spend a body count for this, I'll be able to get 2 locations. And nobody has any plus hand sizes. So I guess I'm just going to do the 1-to-1. So this is our first location that we're going to get. And it's a remote outpost. I'm okay with this. It's isolated. That's going to make it a little bit easy. It's going to give me a little bit of a buffer. The drawback for this one is, let's see. Pay 2 XP to move the timer counter forward. No, I don't want to do that. It's a structure. It's isolated though, so shooting in and shooting out of the location is going to be rough. But that means if enemies spawn in there or if enemies run through there, they'll only be able to engage with themselves. So that's actually pretty useful for making sure I don't have to deal with anybody super bad. So remote outpost. We'll go ahead and play it. and just spawn our first location. That will have me place some enemies, and I'll place 6 reticles worth of enemies. So our first encounters with enemies, let's see, our first card is going to be a 3. So it's going to go there. And then our next card is going to be a 4. So we got a lot of enemies. This one is not overkill. So we got our enemies drawn. Let's place them, see where they go. This one is going to be a place in the objective. This guy is a place 2 beyond the frontmost. So this is probably a mortar again, I hope. Oh no, does not attack until attacked. Okay, I'm okay with that. This card's just gonna be sitting there just vibing, chilling. This one's gonna be 2 beyond the frontmost. And we gotta figure out who they're targeting. So frontmost is here, so 1, 2. So we currently have 1 enemy in this location. We also have 1 enemy in this location. Getting started early there. And as far as markers go, let's see, let me use gray. So I'm gonna use these assorted dice here to mark some various things, and it'll make sense as we go along. I promise I'll definitely remind you a few times. So we got our 2 enemies there, and they do need to target somebody, so I'm gonna go ahead and shuffle our markers here. And we're gonna say, this guy is attacking number 2, this guy is attacking number 1, so that's who they're attacking. That was from the random draw there. And now I'm gonna take the D6s. I gotta find a better method for this because I need more dice to roll when they attack, but you know, we solve one problem by creating another. I'm gonna use this dice to represent the reticles that are aiming, so you can tell who they're aiming at and how many reticles they have. So this one is 3 reticles and it's aiming at number 1 here, or Mr. Polkinghorn. And this one has 4 reticles, it's aiming at Mr. Sazon, but this one is not going to attack or move or anything, so it's going to chill. Oh, it doesn't say it doesn't move. Yeah, it just says place an objective, engage after they either suppress or engage after they suffer or suppress or enemy kill in action, does not attack until attacked. So they'll just keep moving forward until they get in range. Their range is 0 too, so yeah, they'll just run towards us. Interesting way to do that. Okay. Oh, also, sorry, I'll use these to, it's going to be a little bit crowded here, but I'll use these to let you know which enemies are there. I know that this counter and these dice are kind of redundant, but I like the idea of you all knowing which enemy is where. So this gives you all the information that you can possibly get. I'll read out the cards and remind you of the cards as we go along, but this hopefully will make sense as we play along. Okay, so we got enemies that are basically not in the location where we were, so that's fine. We're gonna go ahead and just move. We're both gonna march forward. Oh, that's an entrance cost of 3. Man, that's gonna be expensive for this guy. So he's gonna move forward though. Mr. Polkinghorn, he's gonna go ahead and walk on in. He is hanging out here. There's no reinforcements that are gonna happen on this card, that's okay. There's also no bad rolls that are gonna happen on this card, that's fine. We do want to get into the point where we can start shooting, and because this location is isolated, isolated means that things cannot shoot in, so things outside cannot shoot in, and things inside cannot shoot out. So in order for us to get shot at, we need the enemies to run in here, and that's actually very useful for making sure that we are able to not die. Yeah, isolated. Attacks originating from outside the location cannot attack a target in location. Attacks originating in the location cannot attack targets outside location. The isolated constraint applies to attacks but does not block other effects such as reveal or evade. So that is good to know. You know, I could play Let's Get Them. No, I can't because there's nobody to shoot. Oh, sorry. And now that he's moved in there, Mr. Polkinghorn, we're going to go ahead and play Trailblazing. Trailblazing says when you are the first soldier to enter a location, after you discard to enter, permanently reduces interest cost by 2 or 4. I'm going to permanently reduce this interest cost by 2, and that's going to be perfect because now it's a 1. So this is now a entrance cost 1, which means my other guy can walk in without burning cards. Look at me having a good situation for once. That's crazy. It's crazy. Oh, this is also isolated. Do I have isolated? I do. All right, there we go. Okay. So that's all cool. Now we're going to spin an action from Mr. Sizon, and he's going to walk on in. And that's going to be it. We don't have anything else we can do. Mr. Sizon, we're going to go ahead and spend an action. And that's going to allow us to do binoculars. So binoculars is one of the equipment we have. This is very important for us. Once each soldier turn, you may spend one action, and then we roll a d10. If we roll 3 or higher, we get to move the top location card into our hand. Limit 1 per mission. So we can only have 1 of these per mission, but we're going to go ahead and do that now. So we're rolling our first d10. We rolled a 1. Wow. Okay, that's not great. So we get nothing. So that's annoying. It says once each soldier's turn. It says once each soldier turn, not each soldier's turn. Okay, so we can only do that once a turn. So I can't drop the binoculars, have him pick them up, and then use them again. That's not how that works. It says once each soldier turn, you may spend 1 action. So, well, does that mean that? Yeah, I think that's what that means, because it's limited at 1 per mission, so I'm assuming they don't want you just kind of cycling through the location deck too easily, so that's fine. Alright, so now that we've kind of got all that going, I think I want to try to see what the engage actions are here. So for these guys here in this location, their engage requires me to pay 1 action, so I think I might activate that. And their fade is to fade or expend 2 ammo. So I'm going to go ahead and spend my last action here. And we're going to engage with this guy who's already out here aiming at me. And we're going to reveal that. So it says engage, pay 1 action. We did. So we're revealing infiltrators, move to the rearmost, target closest, pay 1 XP, or this hostile immediately attacks. Oh, they're going to immediately attack. Okay, that's not great. But when we take them out, we find three resource points of grenades. So maybe that was a little bit too early, but all right. So they're going to spawn right here where we are, rearmost. So they're going to be here now. Didn't mean to do that. And they're going to shoot immediately because we have no XP. We have no XP, so they get to shoot immediately. They're shooting at our guy, Mr. Polkinghorn. I have a helmet. They rolled a 3 and a 7. They beat cover. And a 7 means that they're going to be doing 1 wound. Do I want to take a wound this early? I feel like I should take the wound. It's not great, but it's not terrible. I also don't have a way to attack them. You know what? Do I want to spin my helmet this early is the question. It's 1 wound. Ooh, do I have a card that can help? No, I don't have a card over here. I do not have a card over there. Yeah, you know what? I think I'll take the wound. I feel like it's too early to spin the helmet. I'm going to take the wound. It's going to permanently reduce my hand. Well, it's not going to permanently. It's going to reduce my hand by 1, which is not great. However, it will give me the ability to still have my actions about myself. So I got to be very cautious about how much damage I take because I only have 2 guys and they only got so much health. But we did take a shot there. I am going to go ahead and take a moment to play Let's Get Them. So we're going to play our first, because we have 3 of these. I'm going to play our first Let's Get Them from Mr. Polkinghorn's hand. And it's going to allow me to take an attack. I'm going to pay 1 body count, so I get to move. I'm not going to move. I'm going to pay 1 body count, though, to get 1 attack action. So we're going to pay 1 of our 2 body counts here, and we're going to get an attack action on this guy because we want to try to take them out because they are pretty deadly at max. They can deal 2 wounds if they roll a 10 or better, and I don't like that. So we're going to shoot him with our, let's see. Oh man, I could have just grenaded those guys. No, I couldn't have. It's isolated. Right, I forgot. So I'm going to shoot him with our, I cannot use our grenades because I'm too close to him. I'm going to shoot him with the semi-mode. What is this? Yeah, just normal range. So I need a 6 or better to hit. I'm going to shoot in full auto mode. And we're going to do our first attack of the game from our side. And we do beat cover because I only have a 1 for cover. and we get 1 hit, so we get one kill, so I'll take that. And they can no longer do 2 damage in one go, so I'm pretty happy about that. We get our body count back that we spent to do this, and I feel good. Let's see, do I want to attack again? I don't think it's worth me attacking again right now. They are going to shoot at me here soon, but they do miss on a higher number now. So it's harder for them to hit me. Wait, what did they roll before? I don't remember what they rolled. I might have looked at the wrong number. That's fine. Okay, so that's cool. So they got the things they needed. They got all the things they needed. They needed a 8 or better to hit me earlier. I don't know what they rolled. I'm assuming they rolled an 8. We're just gonna go with it. If I played it wrong, I played it wrong. It's my own fault. I should have paid attention. So they're on a 2 reticle now. So we're all done for the round. Actually, no, we're gonna do let's get them on Mr. Cezanne as well. Actually, ooh, do I want to spend all of my actions to kill? Hmm. I think I want to play another Let's Get Them. But I want to play it from Mr. Cezanne over here. Oh man, I had a grenade. I should have used a grenade. I could have blown these guys to bits. Oh my gosh, I feel so silly. And I'm gonna get 3 resource points of grenades anyway. Yeah, no, you know what? I'm gonna play my second Let's Get Them from Mr. Polkinghorn, and he's going to go ahead and pay the body count again. We're throwing a grenade this time. I was so foolish for not throwing a grenade the first time. And see, this is the small things that always get me with this game. Is I always end up, like, I always forget to do, like, the correct move. So we're gonna roll 5 dice. Where we need a 6 or better to hit. Our penetration is 1, so we're gonna hit them regardless. So let's see what we get. We should be able to get a kill. Yeah, it's pretty easy. So we got a lot of bodies on that one. Could have saved the whole card if I had played my grenade earlier. So we do get a kill. We do get 2 bodies, and that's going to give me to 3. And I will keep one of the bodies and put 1 body in the pile. Our first body added to the body count marker there. This one does die. They're going to be worth 1 XP. So they give me 1 XP. And they're off the map now. And additionally, in addition to the 1 XP, they'll give me 3 resource points of grenades, which I will gladly use to refill my 1 grenade here. And I can only have 2 of these grenades, so there's 3 resource points worth of grenades. He can only carry 1 more grenade. So, if I use my helmet, should use my helmet. We're gonna put 1 of the grenades on the ground here. I'm just gonna leave it there. Just let it sit on the floor, and then I'm gonna take 1 of the other grenades because I can't carry both. So we're gonna take one of the good old-fashioned grenades. There's gonna be Mr. Grenade Man. I'm the bomb. Get it? All right, so I'm gonna get an M67 grenade. So I have 2 different type of grenades now, and he has enough loadout to carry 1 more grenade, which is why I'm doing it this way. And clearly, this grenade that I dropped is gonna be one of these 2. I'm not determining that right now. Just know it's one of those 2. So I got 1 extra grenade over here, 1 M67 grenade, and I'm back to 2 over there of grenades. So there we go. We got our guys. So we got our first body. We took them out. They did do some damage to us. We chose not to prevent the damage any other way, but that's kind of how it works here. So we're all done for this round. Let's go ahead and move over to the hostile phase. The hostile phase, we will draw for each location that there's a soldier, unless it says reinforcements none, which it does here. There's also no force reinforcement text on the card, so therefore we're drawing no extra enemies. Now we're going to go to the attack phase. This guy down here does not attack, so no attack happens. Now they're going to run forward because these guys are range 0. They're going to go ahead and just run forward. So they're now here. And that is cool. So actually, you know what? I feel like I don't need the counters and the dice. I feel like I should be one or the other. All right, we'll remove the counters. I like the counters because it looks clean, but also if I'm putting the dice there to represent the specific enemies, I feel like it's redundant. I don't need to do both. So that way you all can kind of see those things there. Hopefully that makes sense. There we go. All right, so the enemies are all done. Now we're going to do the fades. This guy will fade never. They just don't attack until they're attacked, so they will not fade. All right, so that's it. So now we move on to the next round. We're on round 10, so we played our first round. All right, let's see. We got some new hope here. Some new hope. What we need to do is we need to get a location marker. We got all of our actions back. We took a hit on Mr. Polkinghorn. Like I said, we took that hit because we felt it was a reasonable thing to just kind of take the L in that situation, and that worked out. I guess that worked out. It'll be nice to kind of get an enemy here. So it's going to be an 8 or higher to actually get a search. I'm going to try to use Mr. Sizon here, our grenade guy, because he has +2, because he has local translator. He gets +2 to his searches. So we're going to have him do a search. And I think that's going to be good for us. So we're going to do a search action. Actually, before I do a search action, let me use Mr. Polkinghorn, and we're going to go ahead and do a discard and redraw. So we're going to discard 1 card, and then we're going to draw 3 because we have 1 card in our hand. Our health is currently 4 out of 5, so we can only get 4 cards. Feels like kind of a waste. Oh, I drew too many cards. I'm sorry. I didn't see what that card was. It wasn't a location marker. Okay, I did see what it was. I don't remember what it was, but I saw it. So I'm going to shuffle. I saw it enough to know that it wasn't a location marker. Let me say it that way. So that's what we got here for our card. I think I need our other guy to be the one to draw cards because he has more cards to kind of play with. But here we go. We got quick shot. We got maintain contact. Nice. We got take cover. Pay 1 XP to play after a hostile performs an attack against you. Cancel the attack. That would have been nice a turn ago. In hindsight, I should have spent my helmet. I always never spin my helmet because I'm like, I got to hold on to this forever. I'm hoping for like an explosion attack that I can cancel out, but I got 2 ways to cancel stuff now. For Mr. Sizon, I think we need to go ahead and clear out his hand too. So he has Party Canteen, which allows me to draw some extra cards. And I'm hoping if I do that, I'll get myself the location marker. So we're gonna take the risk. We're gonna spend 1 of our canteens right now, and that's going to allow us to draw 3 cards. So we got 3 action cards. We got a location marker, nice. So we're gonna go ahead and spin the location marker, and we're gonna spin a body count. So we're spending a location marker plus a body count. Sorry, these are the other 2 cards we got. We got Who's Counting, and we also got Quick Shot. Quick Shot's great, it gives me a free attack. But we're gonna do a location marker, and we're gonna spend 1 body count to get 2 locations, because we want to see if we can get into our next spot. So we're spending the body count on Mr. Sizon. And we got 2 locations. We got Crash Plane and we got a Hooch. I think I like Crash Plane slightly better. Is it always draw for reinforcement? Let's see. So reinforcement 3. It is environment 6+ hot. 8+ hot is worse, but it's deadly environment on the Hooch. I also need 2 XP to play the Hooch, so I can't play that anyway. Yeah, I think Crash Plane is the card to go for. We can kind of walk into that one, fight some people, do some stuff. Let's see, add 3 Battle Fatigue cards to the draw deck, then shuffle. Oh, so we're going to add some Battle Fatigue cards. Not great locations, but you know what? This is what we got. We're going to play Crash Plane. it's going to spawn 5 reticles worth of enemies, which is what we're interested in here. So we're going to get 1 reticle. We're going to get an event, and this event is going to take place immediately. So for the next round, we're going to need to get enemy killed and actions down. So that's going to be until the end of the next round. I'll put that card up there to remind me. That's across the entire board. Next card is going to be a 1. Then we're going to draw another 1. Wow, we're drawing a lot of 1s. I don't like this. And then we're drawing a 2. All right, so that's 5. So of our hostiles that we drew, let's see. We got this guy who's going to be placed in the rearmost. We got this guy who's target closest, so no placements or restrictions or specific restrictions. This guy is going to be, so it's going to be target closest, so they're going to be there. And this guy's going to be placed in frontmost. So frontmost and rearmost are all the same spot because it's going to be frontmost soldier spot and rearmost soldier spot. So they are going to be just there. Okay. And we got to get some more identification dice. We got to figure out who they're targeting. Everybody's targeting somebody. So let's get our markers out. And let's see. This one is targeting number 1. This one is targeting number 1. This one's targeting number 2. This one's targeting number 2. Okay, that worked out. So here's our markers. 1, 2, 3, 4. And the rest of our markers, 2, 3, and where did that one go? 4, here we are. So we got 2 enemies in this location. We got 2 enemies in this location. I guess I can make these values mean something. They're all 1s, so 1, 1, oh, I guess he's a 2. He's a 2. Where's 2? And he's a 1. Yep, there we go. All right, this, that. So let's see who's targeting who. So these guys, this is targeting a 2 targeting number 2. This is a 1 targeting number 2. Remember, our location's isolated, so I'm not worried about those guys out there. They have the range. 1 has the range. This guy has the range to hit us. He's targeting number 1, and he's targeting number 1. All right, there we go. So that's what our aiming situation is looking like. We have a few more actions left. We have some extra attacks we can do. So this is actually pretty reasonable. I kind of want to not take anybody out right now because I can get a lot of XP next round, but I don't think I have enough actions to kill everybody. So I also kind of want to move into this location so I can just start attacking these guys too. Ugh, man, I got challenges here. So I think it's more beneficial for me to attack these guys than it is for me to attack these guys. I get 5 experience if I kill these guys. Actually, okay, maybe it's more beneficial for me to kill these guys. I wanted to try to keep moving, but also, yeah. So I'm suspicious that a lot of my people here, a lot of these cards here are actually going to be like civilians. So I really want to do engage, but oh sorry, I also need to add 3 battle fatigue to the deck. 1, 2, 3. So I'm adding 3 battle fatigue to the deck, but I want to do engage, but it's going to cost me to add 5 battle fatigue to the draw deck. So I'm going to add 8 total this round. I don't know if I want to do that badly, but engage will allow me to kind of flip some of these soldiers over, and allow me to flip all 5 over actually. It might make the gray one, be a big bad that I don't want to do. So I can just choose to do 3 and just kind of reveal all the 1s. So I think the 1s over here, those are probably going to be people who might be on my side. So Yeah, you know what? I think I will. I'm gonna pay 1 body count to engage up to 3 hostiles. I'm not gonna pay the XP for it though, and I'm gonna add 5 more battle fatigue to the deck. So 1. So this is 3 from before, 3 from the crash plane, and then 1. Oh man, I messed this up. So it says do not draw hostiles until the first soldier enters this location. Okay, in that case, what we're gonna do is we're gonna do a let's get them. So we're gonna have our front guy. He's gonna play let's get them. He's gonna move forward and he's gonna pay 1 body count. So we're gonna pay 1 body count to have him move forward and do an attack. So he's gonna move forward, and then once we enter the location, then it's gonna trigger the draw. So that's now valid. So I messed that up, but now it's corrected. So I basically forced myself to move forward when I really didn't want to, but it's okay. Do I have another let's get them, or I spent them all? I think I spent them all. So we split the party, and we got our guy who's actually the one who we need to protect. He's the one who's up front, and that's not great. Oh, actually, no, I lied. He can't do that. He does not have enough movement. He can't do that. So we're gonna play let's get them still. We're gonna spend 1 XP. So Mr. Sizone is gonna play let's get them, and it's gonna allow Mr. Polkinghorn to move forward. And we're gonna spend 1 XP to allow it to apply to me. We're spending the body count so that way Mr. Polkinghorn can attack as well, with the intention that he was going to attack that guy. But once we enter this location, then we draw hostiles. So interrupted, we draw hostiles. I'm gonna change my target. And let's go ahead and see how this is going to go. So before I do that, we need to add 3 here. And I need to attack. So I'm adding 3 to the deck before I attack. And we have a question here in the Twitch chat. It says, hi, how are you? Can this game be played solo or 2-handed? So hello, Pig Squeal. Welcome. So this game is not necessarily a true solo. More specifically, this game is this game can play 1 to 6 players. However, when you play with those 1 to 6 players, you're building a team based on what your resource values are. So your team can have as many as you can have 10 soldiers on your team if you get tiny soldiers and maybe don't get much equipment. Or you can have 1 giant hulking soldier, like 1 big old, like I'm a beast, look at all my weapons and equipment soldier, as long as they can hold all the stuff. So that goes a long way to say that it's a little bit less about the being played true solo, and more so about, do you want to communicate with somebody and like try to cooperate with people to move along with your soldiers, because technically all the soldiers belong to all the players. So in that sense, this is one of the games where when you play solo, it's the same as when you play with multiplayer. Except for when you play multiplayer, you can give people responsibility for being the final decision maker for their particular soldier. But also this game breaks up player soldiers who have hands. So I have 2 player soldiers in my squad right now because my mission restricted me to 2 soldiers. But these player soldiers are the only type of soldiers that can draw cards, these action cards. And these action cards are pretty impactful. But if you have any other type of soldiers, like team soldiers or non-player soldiers or squad soldiers, those are the other 3 types of soldiers, they don't have cards. They just have kind of their kit, which you give them at the beginning, and that's it. And those can be the tiny soldiers. The biggest difference is that player soldiers, you tend to have to kit out to get them to like do stuff. And then the squad soldiers on the far end of the spectrum, they're just kind of 1 card says everything they can do, and that's their entire card. The squad soldiers tend to have less health, and the player soldiers tend to have more health, give or take more health. And the team soldiers and non-player soldiers are somewhere in the middle. So all that goes along with to say that yes, you can play this true solo, because when you play not true solo, as in when you play multiplayer, you are playing multi-handed anyway. Like right now, I'm playing 2 player soldiers. The game highly recommends that you play with at least 2 player soldiers, so you have at least 2 hands of cards. So I hope that answers your question. There's not really such thing as going full Rambo and running in. There are a few missions in this game where you can do that, but even with those missions, it is very tailor-made. Like it gives you a certain restriction on the amount of gear you can bring. And you can play true solo, but there's only like 3 or 4 missions that can do that. So, okay, cool. All right, that is me shuffling the 3 of those. I got to finish my attack though, because they interrupted me. So now I got to attack. So he's attacking for free, and we're attacking with our grenade. Oh, no, we're not. because these guys are ones. I just need to hit them. But they got cover 5? Oh, gross. You know what? I think I will use a grenade. Oh, okay, hold on. Before we do that, this hostile here, the yellow one, says engage if a soldier is in their location. All right. So the text for engagement in this game triggers immediately when that condition is met. So there you go. So engage if a soldier is in the location. So we will flip them, and they will be, of course, a grenader. And they're going to move to rearmost, target closest, fade if suppressed. So they're going to go back over here to our other guy. So now they're over here. That's not great. They're going to keep targeting the same person they were targeting. That sucks because I wanted to attack them. And Pig Squeal here's in the Twitch chat says, "Yep, it did. I was asking because this game looks amazing, and I don't have a good game review. I'm by myself." Okay, I understood. One thing I will say about this game that I'll always tell people is just buy the base game, play the base game. This game has 12 expansions. The expansions are just little small boxes with 56 cards. Those 56 cards are impactful. However, you do not need all 12. As somebody who has purchased all 12 or all 13 expansions, I can tell you with a lot of assurity that you really don't need all the expansions. The base game expansion, maybe 1 or 2 soldier packs, and you can do some research. If you look at the Kickstarter page, the old Kickstarter page for Warfighter Vietnam, the Kickstarter page tells you that there's soldier expansions, and then there's battle pack expansions. Just focus on the soldier expansions that interest you if you want to get those. Get expansion number 4. That's required. Expansion number 4 is not built into the game, but it gives you more enemies that I think helps change up the game in a good way. And everything else is completely optional. The only 2 expansions that I would call required besides expansion 4 would be expansion 13, which gives you more vehicles, and then maybe a soldier pack, which the soldier packs are expansions 1, 2, 3, and 8. I like expansion 8, which is the Vietnamese soldiers, but expansion 1 or 2 are US soldiers, and expansion 3 is Australian soldiers. For context, this soldier that I'm using here, he's an Australian soldier, so I need the 3rd expansion. You need the 3rd expansion to play with him. But also, you don't need it. It's just if you wanted the soldier. So you can get all the soldier packs, avoid the battle packs. Battle packs are self-contained. You can only play them with each other. You can't really mix it with the base game. So you can't mix the events and locations and missions of the base game with the battle packs. They're self-contained in that sense that you can only play the battle pack missions with the battle pack objectives. Okay, cool. I just want to explain all that because I just want to warn you, don't go in and spend all the money. Just, get the base game, maybe get expansion 2 and you'll be happy. Okay, all right, back to here though. I gotta figure out who I'm attacking. What does this guy do? This guy says engage. Oh, geez, another one. All right, well, we got another guy who says engage if soldiers in location. So this one says target closest, engage if soldiers in their location. There is a soldier in the location. And oh, hey, we got a suspicious ally. Hey, all right, that was early. So suspicious ally, they will have a chance, a 30% chance essentially to turn on me. And the way they work is they will have a skill card called green on blue. And green on blue will basically say at the end of the round, at the end of the soldier's phase, roll a d10. If it's a 3, 2, or 1, then they will betray me. And that's not great. So here's green on blue. I don't know how easy it is to read that, but it's there. So it says a soldier may only have this skill if the skill is printed on the soldier's card. Discard this soldier if they start the turn in a location without another soldier. At the end of the soldier's turn, roll a d10. On a 3 or lower, inflict a 1 wound all hostile attack on soldiers in the location, then discard this card. The best thing about these guys is that they come with 3 actions. They only have 2 health, as indicated by the little marker there. They only have 2 health. They start with 2 health. If they take a hit, they go down to 1 health and they get 2 actions, and they will kill on a 6 on a d10. But right now they have 3 actions and they kill on a 5, and yeah. So I now have a 3rd person in my squad, a 3rd person to have them aim at. Thank goodness. It's getting rough out here. All right, so suspicious ally, they're going to be added. They have their own. Oh, another thing is a suspicious ally. The different soldier type I was mentioned before. They're a squad soldier. You'll notice that they have all their text on the card. I don't have to have like a gun for them. I don't have to have like equipment for them. They're just all self-contained. So that's what a squad soldier looks like. And that's why you can have a few more of those usually than just a player soldier. Anywho, so suspicious allies over here to the side. Jeez. All right. I'm not going to use my rocket launcher for a while, so I'm going to move this off screen. There we go. I got a mess of cards down here. It's chaos. So we got 3 extra actions from her, which is great. And again, we have more things for our opponents to target, which is even better. She only has 3 health, or 2 health, but there's some soldiers who only have 1 health, and they're still very impactful. Okay, and she's hanging out with me. Okay, so I still haven't attacked anybody yet. Alright, now I can finally attack somebody. So, I want that grenader to be dead, because, oh, I can't, oh my gosh. This location is isolated, so I cannot shoot from here into there, and the grenader teleported over here. That sucks. Well, it's fine. It's fine. I'll survive. It's fine. Mr. Sizone over here, he can handle himself. Actually, you know what, Mr. Sizone, there's a grenade on the ground right here. So Mr. Sizone, he's going to drop his entrenching tool. So we're going to drop this on the ground. I'll just keep it in my inventory because I'm going to use 1 grenade and pick it back up. So we're dropping our entrenching tool as a free action. Then we're going to pick up the grenade as a free action, and then we're going to throw the grenade at somebody. Let's see, who do we want to kill really badly? So, of the enemies we have here, this one has the most health. This one's the most deadly for all of us. They're dealing 2 wounds when they hit. So that could be deadly. Man, I really want to wait until next round to like kill anybody. Okay. Alright, that's fine. I'll think about that in a second. But for right now, I still need to finish my attack. Again, with this game, you got to finish your action. So, Polkinghorn moved into the crash plane. The crash plane specifically says that when a soldier first moves in, then you summon enemies. So we did that. We did it out of order, but we did this to correct it. Once we moved to that location, 2 of the enemy soldiers who spawned here, they revealed themselves automatically. One of them joined my team. Another one ran over here. Another one ran over here and went away. And then we have here. Sorry, another one ran away over here, and then we still had to attack because we paid the body count to attack. So we're gonna attack this guy over here, which sucks because this guy over here is kind of scary. This guy does not attack me until they're attacked. So I'm gonna attack him with my grenade launcher. We're doing it. We're gonna fire our first grenade launcher. Just throwing grenades everywhere. So we need a 1 to 6. It's an explosion. We're gonna roll 4 dice. So we need a 4 to beat cover. We have penetration 1. So we're rolling 4 dice. So we're rolling 4 d10s. We're rolling a d6 to see if we can beat cover. And we need 6s to kill. Oh, before I do, I'm going to... do I have a way to boost my attack? No, I do not. Mr. Sizon has steady aim. He cannot apply that to anybody. I have no extra experience anyway, so it's fine. Yeah, it's okay. I'll just shoot my attack. Alright, let's try to attack him. Let's see what happens. Alright. Oh man, we got 3 hits. We got 3 out of 4 hits. We needed 1 more hit. If I can get like a +1 somehow. I don't think I can. Oh man, we're so close to just take him out in 1 go. Oh no. Oh, we're so close. Alright, well, we beat cover because we needed a 4 or better. So we have pin 1, so we needed a 3 or better. So we did that. We got 1, 2, 3 hits because we need a 6 or better to hit. And this one misses. And I hate so much that I don't have. Man, is there no way I can boost it? Really? Come on, it's gotta be something. Nope, nothing. All right, 3 hits. So I get 3 bodies. I'm going to keep 1 body. Actually, I'm going to keep 2 bodies. And then I will put one of the bodies in the pile. So we have a body count of 2 out of 26. And we did finally hit this guy. So they are now down to 1 reticle because we killed 3. And this enemy is engaged after they suffer a suppress or enemy killed in action. So hopefully it wasn't anything bad. I mean, they were running towards me, so... Alright, relaxing soldiers. So they're gonna... When we kill them, we get cigarettes. So they're just gonna reveal there's only 1 left, and they are going to be targeting closest. They're targeting me. So they're gonna still stand over there, just bleeding. That was a really good hit from my side. And oh, they are going to change their target from number 2 to either number 3 or number 1. So let me get that randomized here. Because number 3 or number 1 is closest. This is why I said it's nice to have suspicious ally around. Number 3, perfect. Alright, they're aiming at number 3. So number 3 is now aimed at. And cool. That was a reasonable turn. Okay, now that we're done with that, we can use good communicator. Oh, we need to get the kill. Never mind, take it back. We're gonna go ahead and spin our last action with Poking Horn. We're gonna shoot at the same guy we were shooting at before. We're gonna shoot at range 1. We're just gonna shoot a normal gunshot. And we need a 8 to kill. We're gonna shoot full auto. So full auto means we get 3 dice to roll. We're rolling a d6. We need to get a 2 or better to beat cover. Alright, we do get a kill because we rolled a 9 over there. So we beat cover, we got a hit. So only one of these can actually get a kill anyway because unless it says spray or explosion. So therefore, we do get the last hit. And we take him out and he gives us 2 XP, which is exactly what we need. So we get 1 body and we get a 2 experience. So 2 XP. We got 1 body, and we'll put that body in the pile. Okay, and this enemy is now dead. They're going to drop cigarettes here. So I don't know how I'm going to represent that, but they're dropping cigarettes here. I guess I'll put this card sideways to show there's cigarettes there. Cigarettes are great because I can use them to remove all suppression markers for every soldier in the location. Actually, let me just get the cigarettes card. Where is it? It's over here. Things are going okay. I'm not going to count my chickens before they hatch, but they're going okay. All right, so they dropped cigarettes here. Thank you. Now, the enemy I just took out, that one was one of the enemies from the expansion 4. So expansion 4 is why I recommend getting that one, because you get enemies like that drop stuff that really help change how the game is played. That's pretty nice. All right, so we're out of actions for Mr. Poking Horn. Our suspicious ally, they can do stuff. We do have a location we could place. We could place a hooch. I don't know if I want to place a hooch right before I get to my main location. Yeah, I don't like hooch as a location. Mr. Saizon has too many cards, though. He has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh no, I lied. He has 6 cards. Never mind. He's good. Mr. Saizon is here with all the enemies, though, so we're gonna try to figure out what we want to do with him. We can have our suspicious ally move back 1 and just start doing attacks on those guys. And I think that could help us out, but I also want to keep pushing forward. So I don't want to move backwards too many times, is what I'm trying to say. So let's see if Mr. Saizon can actually do some good stuff. He threw a grenade, right? Okay, so he dropped his shovel. He picked up the grenade. He's getting ready to throw it. So he's going to throw the grenade. And the grenade is going to go flying. We're going to go flying towards the... let's go flying towards the... towards these guys. Sorry, towards this one. Which is this one. So we're gonna throw the grenade at that guy. It's 2 hits to kill or take out. So let's see. We're rolling we're rolling 4 dice, and we need a 6 to kill, and we need a pin 1, so we're gonna beat cover regardless. We do get 2 kills. Nice. Okay, so we got 2 kills, and we beat cover. So that's gonna take out the guy we were aiming at. So they're now dead, and that's gonna give us 3 experience. I'll take it. So we get 3 XP and 2 bodies. We'll put those on the pile. And see, I have 3 body count total. I'll keep 1 of those bodies. So we're at 4 over there, and I'll put 1 over here. Mr. Sison. And 3 XP. Let's get that 3 XP so I don't forget, because that's important. I need XP so I can fuel some of these cards. Okay, that was pretty good. That was pretty good. I think for Mr. Sison's last action, we're going to go ahead and spin this to draw cards. I think that's what we're going to do. So let's see, what do we have? Card-wise, we got Quick Shot, which is useful. I'm going to hold on to that. Hooch, I don't want Hooch, so I'm going to throw this card away. Who's Counting? Each hostile card eliminated for the rest of the turn earns you 2 XP. Add 8 battle fatigue at the end of the turn. I don't like that. Nope, it's going away. Everybody in, pay 1 body count to add 1 to every soldier's move. If you pay 1 more body count, all soldiers ignore. Okay, that's actually pretty nice. I feel like I should throw it away, but I want to hold on to it. All right, I'm going to throw it away. Fine. Steady Aim can help me get easier hit or kill. And then Thread the Needle is a critical card for taking out the tank early, because it allows me to treat an enemy as unscreened. So I really want to hold on to this. And I think the rest of the cards are pretty good to throw away. Hooch is going away. We don't want that. So we're holding on to Thread the Needle and Steady Aim. Oh, sorry, wait. I mixed this up. Hold on, I'm sorry. We're holding on to Quick Shot, and we're holding on to Thread the Needle. We're throwing everything else away. Sorry, I keep mixing the cards up for some reason. Alright, so we're throwing these 3 away. These 4 away. And then we're going to draw 4. So 1, 2, 3, 4. And oh, hello there, Chai Doodle. Welcome. Hey, what game is this? Oh, this is the game of fighting people in an island. This is not Warfighter Vietnam. I don't know what you're talking about. Sorry, there's an inside joke that's involved there that you guys aren't in on. Essentially, I got called out for playing this game too much. So there, I said it. Fine. All right, so battle fatigue gets discarded. I don't know what you're talking about. And I have a location marker. I'm going to go ahead and spend this. And do I want to spend a body count is a question. I think I do want to spend a body count because I have Rock and Roll. Rock and Roll is a pretty nice card. Rock and Roll says pay 1 XP when you or any soldier inflicts an enemy killed in action at range 0 to inflict another enemy killed in action against the same hostile card. That can be really good for taking out some a very bad enemy. But I am going to spend 1 body count from Mr. Polkinghorn over here. And we are going to go ahead and get 2 location markers, or 2 location cards. And the 2 location cards we got were Forlorn Hope and Swampy Stream. Let's see, Forlorn Hope says free to play. Add 4 battle fatigue cards to the deck for each soldier in this location at the end of the turn. I don't like that. I don't like that at all. And we're spawning 7 reticles worth of enemies. That's a lot. Swampy Stream says 2 actions or 2 body count to play. Water. Do not draw hostiles until the first soldier into this location. Environment. Fever 8+. 8+ is a lot. Yeah, both these locations are pretty garbage. I think Forlorn Hope sucks less than Swampy Stream, but it's okay. Both of these cards are cards that are going to be in my hand here. Also, I think there's a giant mosquito in here. Mosquito Hawk, as some people call them. Alright, those cards are pretty crappy. All right, let's see. I mean, I guess I can play Swampy Stream and get it over with. Because this, my ally can't really do anything. Well, you know what? I'm gonna have my suspicious ally move back one. Worst case scenario, she disappears on us, but we're gonna have her move back one. So she's gonna spend this. She can move for 3. So she's gonna walk on in here. It says isolate location. I'm gonna spend her attacks to try to take out the rest of these enemies over here. So that way we don't have anybody aiming at our boys here. Let's see, this guy's dead. So let's see how it goes. We are going to do our first attack. We're attacking the Grenader. We need a 2 or better on the D6, and we need a 5 or better on the D10. We rolled a 4 on the D10 and a 4 on this one. Do I have a way to boost that? I don't think I do. So therefore, because I don't have a way to boost that, we get a suppress on the Grenader, which is, it's okay. They only have 1 reticle. 1 suppression on them means that they won't attack me. So they basically don't exist for this turn. Oh, I lied. I could not attack them. They're screened by 0 to 1. So I attacked the other guy instead. That guy's suppressed now. That guy had a cover of 3. I had a 4, so I did beat their cover. And I engaged with that card at the end of the turn. +1 body count per enemy killed in action. So that's kind of suspicious, but okay. All right, moving on. We're gonna use our last attack here on our suspicious ally to try to take out the Grenader. We're gonna actually attack them this time. We still need a 5 to kill. Nice. So we did beat cover, and then we did get a 6. So we do kill. So we do take him out. We do get our body on the that guy. We get 0 experience for that, but we are going to put that body in the pile. So Grenader is now dead. Thank goodness. So we now have 5 bodies in the pile. All right. So we got 1 enemy left in this location. And that 1 enemy is suppressed, so they're not going to do anything to us. We will end up spawning an enemy here, potentially. If it's a 3, then they stay. But otherwise, we don't spawn anything else, which is actually pretty reasonable. So I'm not getting overrun this time. I'm done. I've had it with it. I've had it with being overrun. Got 5 bodies already. I feel like I'm making reasonable progress. I don't want to count my chickens before they hatch. I'm just saying, I'm feeling reasonable. I'm feeling comfortable. Okay, so let's go ahead and continue with the hostiles turn. So first we do our reinforcement draw. We're only drawing for 1 spot because we have a soldier here and it says reinforcement 3. So we draw that. It is a 2, so nothing draws. And then now we go for our hostiles. They'll attack. Nobody's attacking. Nobody's attacking. So that's fine. Now we close range, nobody's moving, and then finally we remove suppression markers, we remove that one, and then we do our fade. So this guy doesn't fade. So that's all done. And we move the round counter down, and for this round, for every enemy that we kill, for every enemy killed in action that we get 1 XP, and at the end of the round, we will lose 1 XP for each hostile reticle without a suppression or enemy killed in action on it. So I can earn some extra XP this round, or I can just lose it all. But we are on round 9. Okay, round 9. Oh, now we gotta roll. Hold on. When is this? When do I roll this? At the end of each soldier turn. Okay, so I was supposed to roll this before all that happened, so I needed to roll that now. She stays with us, so she stays loyal. That's cool. All right, now that we're done with that, we need to roll our environment roll. So Mr. Polkinghorn, he's in a hot location, so we need a 6 or better for nothing to happen. We rolled a 9, nothing happens. So that's cool. These guys do not have the same thing, and yeah. We're done there. All right, so let's go ahead and move on into our actions. Everybody has their actions back. Our action economy is economying. Okay. And 1 second, let me change this here. Ugh. There we go. All right, better. Okay, so, oh man, I got a shotgun. I could have been using this. I forgot I could have used that. Okay. Oh man, there's a mosquito right on my board. See them? Sorry, it's not a mosquito, it's a gnat. Got him. Get out of here. All right, I picked my shovel back up. I forgot to mention that earlier, but I did. Let's see. I want to take that guy out because it's going to be an extra body. Oh, sorry. They were supposed to be engaged at the end of the turn, even with the suppression marker. So they were a rallying soldier. So the rallying soldier, they would move to the rear. Well, they wouldn't move anywhere. +1 body count per enemy killed in action. Perfect. All right, so there's a free body count over there for us if we do take him out. And we will try to take him out. So I think what we want to do is we want to use our ally. No, he gives us 1 XP. We want to use our Saison. We want him to go ahead and shoot with the shotgun for free by spending 1 XP. And we need a 5 to kill on a D10. We got a 5. We did beat cover, so we do kill that guy. That guy's dead. The rallying soldier is now downed and out. And we get 1 XP and 1 body. We will put the XP back where it was. And the body, we will... I feel like I should keep the body. No, we're going to put it in the pile. I don't need to be greedy. Okay. So that seems reasonable. We do get 1 extra XP for that. I forgot about that because of the round. And yeah, so that's that. I'll put the XP on the shotgun so I remember that I've used that ability. Okay, let's get moving. We need better location cards. The ones that we got were really bad. I'm also hurt here. So, let's see. Of these cards here, Forlorn Hope and Swampy Stream both are pretty bad. I think what I want to do is I want Rock and Roll, and oh man, I feel like I should play some of these cards. There's nothing for me to shoot at right now. So I want to use our ally, Suspicious Ally. We're gonna have her search. She needs to roll a 8, 9, or 10 to search successfully in a location. She rolled a 4, so nothing happens. I'm gonna have her move forward. No, I'm gonna have her search again. She's gonna search again. 1, nothing happens. All right, so we're gonna have her just walk forward. She can't do anything else. Okay, so she's with me at the crash plane site. All right, and then next up, we really don't want to play those locations that we have here, so I think we need to just bite the dust and just take the, draw the cards. So we're going to spend an action. Hold on. Yeah, we're going to spend an action on Mr. Saison here. And we're going to get rid of 3 cards. So we're going to get rid of these 2 locations that we don't want. And we have 2 of these? No, we have 1. Suppresses play after a hostile performs an attack against you. Discard 1 ammo from a weapon or 1 expendable that can attack the hostile, cancel the attack. I feel like Rock and Roll is too good to let up. Or to get rid of, and Quick Shot just gives me a free attack. So, and Thread the Needle is what I need from the mission. So we're getting rid of these 3 cards. And we're drawing 3. So we draw, ooh, that's rough. We drew 2 Battle Fatigues and a location marker. We're gonna spend a body count to make this 2 locations. So we're spinning our body counts over here on Mr. Saison. And we're drawing 2 location cards. Those 2 location cards are Farming Village, much better. French District. These are much better cards. All right, free to play. Water Obstructed, even better. Fear 4+, it's not great, but it's better than 6 or 8. Farming Village is 1 XP to play. Soldiers may pay 1 XP to engage a hostile in this location. Soldiers must engage hostile cards in this location to target them, and it's a structure. And we're spawning 6 versus spawning 5. I kind of like Farming Village better, because Farming Village reinforcement is 2 through 3, so 2, 3. This one is 1, 2, and 4. I don't like that. So I think Farming Village is what we're gonna go with. So we're gonna hold on to both, of course. We're gonna play Farming Village. It costs us 1 XP to play. So we're gonna spend the 1 XP, and we're gonna spawn enemies up here. So we're gonna spawn 5, 6 reticles worth of enemies. And actually, this might have been a bad idea, but you know, it's too late. I've committed. So this is 3. Oh, I didn't see that. This is 1, and this is 4. All right, so we got our 6, at least 6. So this guy is place 1 beyond frontmost, so it's going to be exactly where it's at. This guy is going to be placed in frontmost, okay? And then this one is going to be placed in 3rd location. So 3rd location is where we are. So we will have frontmost, 3rd location, 1 beyond frontmost. So let's get their markers out. Okay, and let's figure out who they're targeting. Where did the dice go? Da, 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 da. Oh, 2. And the other one, it's right there. Okay, I keep forgetting to update these dice, but it's fine. Okay, so they're all there. Let's see, they're targeting number 2, they're targeting number 2, and they're targeting number 1. Wow, really? Number 3 is right there. Number 3 is right there. Okay. So here, here, and here. So you're targeting number 1. You're a 4 reticle. I don't like that. I don't like anybody targeting my soldiers. Let's be honest. You're targeting number 2, and you're targeting number 2. So there we go. So we got everything laid out. Again, number 3 is not targeted. I've already used that. Okay, this round. We got some more bodies that we can take out, but I don't like my circumstances here. I don't like my situation. This guy is a range of 0 to 1. They will deal 1 wound if they hit me. So they'll deal 1 wound if they hit me. This guy is screened by 1 through 2. And to engage, I have to have 1 plus body count. So I do have that. So they're engaged immediately. These guys will flip over. And it's going to be a communist icon, of course. Hostiles in this location do not fade. +2 body count per enemy killed in action for this guy. And then when I do take him out, I get an AK-47 rifle. So they are screened by 1 through 3. So they're screened by this one, screened by that one, and then these other enemies are engage, discard 1 action card. I'm not too afraid to do that. I can discard this French district because I don't need it, and that's going to engage this one up here. So I'm engaging this yellow enemy up here. So let's see what they do. For them, they are, wow, that's out of focus. There we go. So it's RPG pop-ups. Ooh, oh, I don't like that. That sounds terrible. Target a soldier in this location with the most soldiers. Sorry, targets a soldier in a location with the most soldiers. Penetration 3. If you inflict the enemy killed in action with an explosion attack, eliminate this hostile. Oh, I don't like that. So they could possibly malfunction though. And a malfunction means that the card dies and I get the credit for the kill. the person who's targeting gets a credit for the kill, but they will do 2 wounds all if I don't kill them. It's 3 bodies, so I think I'm just gonna throw a grenade at him. Yeah, I'm just gonna throw a grenade at that guy. That's easy. Okay, easy game. So we are here. Yep. So we're gonna spin this to throw our last grenade. Oh, we have 2. Right. I forgot. We gotta refill. We're gonna throw one of our fancy grenades. So we're rolling 5 dice. And we are targeting the yellow one. We need a 6 or better to kill. All right. Oh my gosh. See, this is what happens. All right. Did I have a bonus? Who am I using? Nope. I can't make that work. I would have had to play the card. Man, doggone it. All right. Well, that's one wasted grenade. I missed everything. We do get suppressions on them, so it's 3 suppressions that are placed on them as consolation. But I needed 6s, and I got no 6s there. That was terrible. Okay, so we're gonna play Quick Shot. And Quick Shot says you may perform an attack without spending an action. If you pay 1 body count, add 3 to your attack rolls and 1 to your penetration roll. I'm gonna do that. I'm spinning my last grenade. And now we're out of grenades here. Actually, I'm gonna play my basic grenades. I'm not gonna play my fancy ones. My basic grenade, my M67 grenade, I'm gonna use my last one over that one. And we are rolling 4 dice instead of 5. And we get +3. We gotta spin the body count, right? Let's spin the body count. And we are getting +3 to our roll. Okay, that's better. So we need a 6 or better. Wow, really? No way. Okay, that's not better. I needed these to be at least a 3. Wow. All right, so we got 2 kills and we beat cover. So we got 2 bodies from that one. We also get 2 XP. Oh man, I forgot about that. Ah, shoot. I forgot about this this take 'em out card. I should have been getting more XP. I don't think I've killed anybody, but if I have, I forfeit the XP. It's fine. So I got 2 bodies on this one, and I will keep both bodies because I feel like I'm getting low on bodies here. And I will get the 2 XP from that because of the events that's out. And then my AC will turn on because of course it did. Alright, let me turn my AC down here. Let's get it to chill out. Pun intended. Alright, yeah, it's not listening to me. Okay, 1 second, let me reach over here. Alright, there we go, did it. Alright, what are we doing? We got our XP, we got that. We're trying to figure out how to kill the other guys. I cannot touch the communist icon. This guy up here who's 4 reticles, I could try to shoot him as well. I think what we'll do is we'll spend 2 XP for any soldier to perform one move to perform a move 1 location closer to you without paying an action or entrance cost. So we'll do that, and we'll have our guy who's really bad at moving to move forward here. And now Mr. Saizon's here, and Mr. Saizon will be the one to do the attack on the who are we going to attack? Yeah, he's gonna be the one to attack the communist icon. So we'll have Mr. Oh man, we're out of attacks army. Oh no, we have a quick shot. We have another quick shot. Yeah, Mr. Saizon has a quick shot. So Saizon, he's gonna do his quick shot, and he's going to use for himself. Let's see, is he going to pay the body count? We will. Oh, I'm sorry. Sorry, I forgot the rest of this card. This RPG pop-ups. There's more text on this card. So for these guys, they say target a soldier in a location with the most soldiers. Penetration 3. If I inflict the enemy killed in action with an explosive attack, which I did, eliminate this hostile. Okay, so they're already dead. So they're completely obliterated. They blew up because I blew up their grenades, and we get 2 XP for that. So we got 2 XP for taking out 2, and then we get 2 more XP because of the hostile card. So that grenade actually did a pretty good job. The first one was trash. The second one made up for the trash that this first one made up for. So one less person targeting me. I'll take it. All right. Next up, this makes my job easier. So now I don't have to use my quick shot. I can just use Mr. Yeah. I think we'll use Mr. Saison. We'll use him to go ahead and just shoot at this communist icon with the shotgun. We need a 2 to beat cover, and we need a 5 or better on our D10. All right, we do beat both. We got a 5 on our D10. We got a 4 on our D6. So we do successfully kill him, and it was only 1 person there, so that goes away. That goes away. These 2 go away. They're both dead. And we get 3 bodies, and we find an AK-47 rifle. I'll put that on the ground. I don't think anybody's going to pick it up, but we'll just have it here ready, just in case. So this is on the ground over here, just in case we want to pick it up and swap our weapons, which I think the weapons that we have are pretty good. The AK-47 is basically a slightly worse version of my weapons that I have here. So we have reload 2, kill 7. So it does not jam, penetration 1, so this is all actually pretty nice, but it's still, it's gonna go right here under the crash plane. Because it's at that location. And, oh, right, sorry, XP. The communist icon gives us 1 XP, and then we get 1 extra XP for that over there. We got 3 bodies, and we will keep, we will keep 1 and put 2 in the pile. So we're at 8 bodies out of 26. And we'll keep 1. And then XP wise, we get 2 XP for Mr. Saison. We got a lot of XP right now, and I feel pretty good about this. Okay, now that we're done with that. That was an attack, wasn't it? Yeah, he used this attack. Because he moved for free, and then we did an attack. Now that we're done with that, we're going to go ahead and use Mr. Polkinghorn. He's going to do his attack. He's going to try to attack that guy over there. We are shooting a grenade. We got 2. We're going to use 1, so we're at 1 left. We're rolling 4 dice. Rolling 4 dice. It's an explosion. It's an explosion, so we're going to roll right here. Oh, sorry, who else moved? Number 2 moved. Number 1 has not moved. I'm just doing that to remind me who moves. Okay, so I think we get 2 kills. We need a 6 or better. Penetration 1 doesn't matter because we rolled a crit on that. I don't have any boost to my attacks, so that's sad. But we do get 1, 2. There's 4 total lives there. So we get 2 kills and 2 suppressions because this is a explosive. So 2 kills, 2 suppressions. They're fully pinned down. And that feels pretty good. So 2 kills and then 2 suppressions. And they will fade never. So 2 kills, 2 suppressions. We get 2 bodies. We're going to put those 2 bodies in the pile. So we're at 10 finally. We broke double digits. And we get 2 XP because of the event that's going on right now. That's going to be for Mr. Polkinghorn. He's at 6 XP. We got a ton of XP now. I feel pretty confident that we're doing reasonable. I feel like our suspicious ally, even if they turn on us, it'll be bad. But, you know, we can survive a hit. I would rather not do that. Oh, actually. Oh, no. Sad. Yeah, rock and roll is pay 1 XP when you... Actually. No, because this card is pretty valuable. I'm going to hold on to it. All right, so we're done. We're out of actions. We're out of things we want to do. We have another quick shot that we could try to use, but I don't have any weapons for Mr. Sizon to use. And I could spend the XP from Mr. Polkinghorn to shoot at the enemy there, but I think it's fine. I'm going to keep it as it is. Yeah, we're all done. All right, so we're good. So we are good. Hopefully we don't have bad things happen, but you know what? Now that I said out loud, bad things are going to happen. Now this card for Take Him Out is going to kick in. We have all the enemies are fully suppressed, fully down. They can't do anything to us, so therefore this card doesn't do anything to, cost us any XP. So we're good. Now we move on to the hostile phase, reinforcement first. So we're going to draw 1 reinforcement here for this enemy, for the spot. And it is a 1, only 3s go here, so nothing. And is this location always reinforced? No, it is not. Okay. Alright, so that's all. Enemies are going to attack, nobody's attacking. Enemies are going to move, nobody's moving. Remove 1 suppressed marker, so now this enemy is at 1 available reticle. And now we do fades, so nobody's fading. Oh, no, this is a fade or pay 1 XP. I will gladly pay 1 XP to keep them there. We'll pay it from over here. We got a huge stack of XP. Not to brag or anything, but just kind of full of XP over here. And we keep them there. And that's it. So now we're done with that. We're going on to round 8. Okay, so we are... Oh, we need to check our suspicious ally. That should have happened before all this. So we roll... They rolled a crit, so they stay loyal to us. So we're good. This clears. And we flip over all of our markers. And in addition to that, we need to roll our nature check. Roll our environment check. Everybody has to roll a d6. So I'll just do assign. It's always hard to pick these up. 2, 3. So 1, 2, 3. Oh, sorry, this guy still exists. I'm sorry. They do still exist. They are targeting me. Oh, sorry, I need to roll d10s. Picked up the wrong dice. Got too excited. So d10s. Okay. Alright, 2 fails and 1 success. The 2 that fail are, oh man. Alright, so Mr. Polkinghorn, he fails his environment roll. Suspicious ally, she fails as well. We will give suppresses instead of damages. So suppresses all around. And Mr. Sizon, he passes. He needed a 6 or better. Okay, so we're good on that. She's going to spend 1 action to clear the suppression. He's going to pay 1 action to clear the suppression. We are going to go ahead and just walk forward to the next location. Actually, before we move though, Mr. Sizon, oh, he can't attack. Shoot, she can't attack either. We got a lot of XP. I think it's okay. I was trying to like kill this guy before we walked in, but I think we should just walk in and call it a day. So we're not gonna throw a grenade at him because we got some fancy grenades and only got a few shots available. So we're gonna just walk in. We're gonna have Mr. Polkinghorn. He's gonna walk in first. And it's an entrance 1, so everybody can just walk in without paying too much mind. We're gonna go ahead and spend 2 XP to move any soldier to move without paying entrance cost. So we're moving Mr. Sizon, and then we're gonna have. I'm trying to debate if I want to save her action or if I want to use her. She can't move twice, so hold on, let me think. Yeah, you know what? We'll have her move up. We'll spend 2 more XP. I don't want to just blow my XP that I just got. We'll spend 2 more XP to have her walk forward. Okay, So we use good communicator. It doesn't say once per round, does it? Pay 2 XP for any soldier to perform a move one location closer to you without paying an action or paying the entrance cost. So it looks like, yeah, that's good. Oh man, the local translator says when a civilian fades, gain 3 XP. I gotta remember that card exists. And I think, see, I'm trying to figure out who's gonna engage Mr. Enemy here. He has a cover 4. So I'm gonna have Suspicious Ally. She's gonna spend 2 attacks trying to kill him. So we're gonna do the first attack. We do get a kill roll, but we fail to defeat cover, so therefore we get a suppression, so it's fully suppressed now. We're gonna have her do it again, because she can't do anything else. She does get a kill, so we do get a kill now. Okay, and that's gonna give us 1 body. We're gonna put that in the pile. We got 11 out of 26. I feel like we're doing reasonable, but I don't want to jinx it. Oh, did I not knock the round down? I don't remember. I feel like I did. Yeah, I did. Okay, we're good. Alright, so next up, we're going to have Mr. Sizon. He's going to spend 1 XP to do a shotgun to try to take out this guy. That's not great. We got a 4 and a 2. I do have quick shot, but quick shot, it's too late for me to play it. Oh, actually, hold on. Well, nope, we didn't attack. We did not roll. You didn't see that. Nothing happened. We're gonna play rock and roll. So we're gonna play rock and roll. So when the when Suspicious Ally, she rolled twice. Okay, so undo that one. All right, I know I'm undoing a few things, but I'm trying to be efficient here. So we're gonna play rock and roll. Pay 1 XP when you or any soldier inflicts an enemy killed in action at range 0 to inflict another one on that hostile. So she got 1 enemy killed in action there. We're gonna spend. No, I should hold on to that. Okay, all right. Nope. And nope. Rolls cannot be undone. All right. So we got to reload, which is why I wanted to kind of undo that, but it's too late. So I can spend 2 actions or 1 body count to reload. We're going to spend 1 body count to reload. And I'm now reloaded on 5 ammo now. And we did use the XP attack. Wait, no, this didn't happen. I used the XP attack. Okay, now we're going to use a normal attack to try to take him out. But this time we're going to play quick shot. We're going to play quick shot, and we are... no, just say that. Yeah, next round is going to be tricky, so... We're just going to use a normal attack. And we need a... Oh man, that's a lot of cover though. It's a lot of cover. I kind of want to throw a grenade at him, but it's only 1 body. So I really don't want to waste it. Alright, let's roll. We're doing it. We gotta reload again. We get another suppress, but we gotta reload again. Alright, that's not great. Wasted 2 shots. We're gonna pay a body count to reload. I feel like I'm wasting all the body count I've been collecting. Got 4 body count. Stuck in a quagmire here. Okay, clearly that guy's not gonna die, so I feel like I should stop trying, but I'm gonna roll 1 more time. We're gambling. We're gonna spend our last action. Actually, no, we're gonna draw cards. We're going to spend our last action drawing cards. We are going to get rid of nothing, and we're going to draw 3. So 1, 2, 3. And we got not out yet. It allows me to pay 2 body count to heal a total of 3 wounds and discard a total of 2 to 3 suppressions from soldiers in this mission. Nice. Charge in, discard 3 or discard to add 3 to movement values, and adds 3 to your search roll, and then battle fatigue, of course. All right. I think that was worthwhile. I got some really good actions here. Oh no, my die, come back. All right, so that is it. I could do a quick shot to try to take out the enemy, but honestly, they haven't perished yet, and I don't think I should tempt fate. I feel like I should tempt fate. I really want to tempt fate. We're not going to tempt fate. Okay, so we're all done. We're gonna leave well enough alone. We gotta roll nothing here for the environment, which is great. We're in a good spot. Okay, so we're at the end of the round. Now we're gonna draw reinforcements. So we get this one. It's a 2 to 3. We draw a 2, so the 2 is gonna spawn here. And this one says engage after they suffer a enemy killed in action. And then they fade or inflict 1 suppress on a soldier. It's not great. And we're going to see who they're targeting. Hopefully it's number 3. Oh, speaking of number 3, they're not here yet. Hold on, we gotta roll. Do they stay loyal? They betray us. They deal 1 damage to all of us. It's not great as well. And then she goes away. So we lose her forever. Boo. She did such good work. Such good work. All right, so she's out. Okay, now we figure out who they're targeting. Gotta remove all the 3s here. Okay, those are removed. Now we draw. And we're gonna draw number 1, of course. It's the one I want you to attack. It's part of my plan. You've traptivated my act card. They're targeting number 1. So die. Here. You're a 2 reticle. Okay, so that's what we're looking at now. Enemies are going to attack. So that guy's going to attack me. This is will attack, and they hit on a 4. All right, so they beat cover and they do that. I am gonna play take cover. I'm gonna play take cover from my my main guy here who's being attacked. And this one says pay 1 XP to play this card. Pay after a hostile performs an attack against you to cancel the attack. So I cancel the attack. That was my my take cover. I have my lucky helmet still, but I just want to get that card out of my hand. So I paid 1 XP to do that. And that attack does not go through. Now we're done with that. Remove suppression counter. Suppress counter removed. So this guy's now active. And let's see. Fade. So we pay 1 XP to keep this guy, and we inflict 1 suppress to keep that guy. So we're going to pay 1 suppress. We're going to put it on Mr. Size on here, and I'll explain why in a second. Actually, no, we'll put it on. Who has a card? He has not out yet. Yeah, we're going to put it on Mr. Polkinghorn. And yep, we're done. So nobody's fading. We paid 1 XP. We took a suppress. Nobody's fading. We're down to round 7, so we're getting there. I got 11 bodies. I need more, and I need to get a few more bodies back into my coffers here, so I can fuel my abilities. Ooh, this is not bad. Okay, actually, so the hostile that was about to fade, I'm not gonna take the suppression. Nope, I refuse. Instead, I'm gonna play maintain contact. Play when a hostile is about to fade, cancel the fade. If I pay 1 body count, also engage the hostile. I don't know if I care about engaging the hostile, because they'll be engaged here in a second once I attack them. So that's done. Now we're on to the 7th round. So we are in a situation that I need to do this. We're gonna play this card, not out yet. pay 2 body counts, and that allows me to heal a total of 2 or 3 wounds and discard a total of 2 to 3 suppression counters from soldiers in this mission. So we are going to pay 2 body count and 1 XP. So we're going to heal up to max. So everybody's going to be healed. So it says heal a total of 2 or 3. We're going to do 3. So 3 wounds are nice and healed up. That card's pretty good for not out yet. And we're back to full health. And that is that card done. We have no more body count, so we're just kind of on our own now. And now we are going to attack with the... Let's see, the shotgun is better. So we're going to spend 1 XP to attack with the shotgun for free. Oh, sorry, gotta get these actions back. And we're attacking with the shotgun for free. We're attacking this yellow one here. So we need a hit. We do... Oh, so close. We need to beat cover. We didn't beat cover. Do I have anything to beat cover? I don't. Disappointing. So we get a suppress. That's it. We get a suppress. Alright, you know what? Screw it. I'm throwing a grenade. I'm doing it. We're throwing a grenade. So Mr. Polkinghorn, he's going to go ahead and do... oh, I lied. We're going to play quick no. I have plans for this. Yeah, Mr. Polkinghorn, he's going to go ahead and throw his grenade. We need that guy dead. That guy needs to be dead immediately. So we're throwing a grenade. We're throwing our last grenade. We're throwing 5. This is explosives. So we need to beat cover. We have pin 1. Oh, man, I'm so afraid this is going to mess up. So afraid this is going to mess up. But we got to take the risk. We need to roll a 3 or better on the d6. So it's a 50-50 that we get what we want. Pressure's building. Hey, we did it. Oh no, the dice rolls are garbage though. We need 6s to kill. Are you kidding me? Do you see this? Do you see this? Oh my gosh. That is heartbreaking. Grenades, really? Really, grenades? I just needed like one of you to be higher than whatever you are. Oh my gosh. All right. Alright, well, we get everybody suppressed there. Jeez. That's crazy. That's crazy. I refuse to believe that. My goodness. Alright, we're gonna play a little help. We need to play this card. Pay 2 XP to play this card. Oh, we need a body count. Oh shoot. Right. We need a body count. I'm about ready to shoot a rocket at this guy. We're gonna use Mr. Saizon. We're gonna have him attack. And he's going to attack the guy who's been evading us this whole entire time. Just normal. We need a 4 or better. Actually, let's... Oh, man, they both suck. Alright, yeah. We're going to attack the same guy we've been targeting this whole time. Thank you! Jeez. So he's dead. We get a kill. So we get a body count. And we're going to keep this one. And then in addition to that, this soldier is... Oh, sorry, we're also going to play rock and roll. So we're going to pay 1 XP before anything else triggers. Pay 1 XP. And that's going to allow me to get a 2nd kill on them as well, because we need them dead. So they are now gone out of the picture. I really wanted to use that on the tank, but I think it was use that now. Get the 2 XP is going to give me. And then the 2nd body count is going to give me. And there was another effect on it, but it doesn't matter because they're dead. Okay. So they would have flipped over once they got a suppress or enemy. Oh, suppress or enemy killed in action. So they should have flipped over already. So they're foot soldiers and fade if there's no soldiers in locations. They give me no experience. Oh my gosh. Okay, I needed the experience back. All right, well, I get no experience because I do still get the 2 bodies, which I still needed, but I'm a little mad that they flipped over when they had suppressions on them. Okay, so that's disappointing. So we're gonna go ahead and use our normal gun to try to attack the last guy. We need to get a 4. We need to get a 4 or better on the cover roll. We need a 6 or better on the D10s. We're gonna do full auto. All right, we do not beat the cover roll. I don't think I have anything that can change that. So we get a suppression. And that was all for his attacks. So I do want that guy dead really badly. 1 action card lets me engage him. All right, we're gonna spend the last action on Mr. Saison, and he's going to try to take out this guy. I need a 4 or better on a D6. I need a 5 or better on a D10. Oh, I rolled 2 D10s. I'm sorry. I was very confused. All right, let's try that again. 4 or better on a D6. 5 or better on a D10. Dang. Got another suppress. All right, that's not great. Okay, I guess we're playing quick shot. We gotta play it. We're playing quick shot. We're just doing a normal attack. We could pay a body count. Is paying a body count to get a body count? I feel like this is a waste. Okay, you know what? We'll do it. We'll pay a body count to hopefully get a body count. This is not a good trade. Wow! So our penetration roll gets +1. So we still don't take him out. We get another suppress on him. So yeah, man, jeez, this is. Why is this guy here? Can he just die, please? Ugh, it's getting gross. All right, well, heck. So that's it. That's it for the round. And I feel like this is where things just go awry. I think I should use my canteen. I'm gonna go ahead and use it to get myself 3 more cards. And these 3 cards are going to be, let's get them, nice. We're going to get a move in, and we're going to get a quick shot. We're going to play another quick shot. We're not going to spend the body count for this one, but we're going to try to take another attack. Because I feel it in my bones that we got him. I feel it. It's the gambler in me here. That's a 3 and a 5. Come on. Come on. All right, I'm gonna post hawk, spend a body count. And he's dead. All right, he's dead. He's dead. I did it. I spent the body count beforehand. I don't know what you're talking about. All right, so he's dead. He's gone. He's dead, Jim. I get 3 XP. I need that XP back really badly. All right, we've done it. We made our decisions. We made our bet. We'll lie in it. 3 XP is what we have. We get a body count. We're going to keep it for ourselves. 3 XP. We're back up to 5. All right, we're in a reasonable position now. There's also an AK-47 here if we wanted it. I don't think we want it. Now we're going to be at the end of the round. We're going to draw. It is a 3. 2 to 3 is what spawns. So that's a 1, nothing. And no enemies here. No nothing, no nothing. That's it. No rolls for anything. So we go down to round 6. So here's the calm before the storm. We got full actions. We got full health. We got 1 body count. We are ready to activate the objective and see if we can finally take out this tank once and for all. We got quite a bit of work to do. We got a little help that we can get, but I want to see what spawns first before I do a little help, because a little help means that I can go essentially get any card I want. I got the 1 body count I need to kind of make that worthwhile, and my RPG is at the ready with my 2 shots. So I'll put that back on screen since it's become relevant. So let's go ahead and activate the objective. And the objective is now active. We're going to spawn 5 reticles worth of enemies along with this guy. Been preparing for this. So the first is going to be an event. The event is going to be when there is no hostiles in this location. You may pay 2 XP to give 1 player. That's not great. 4 reticles. Oof, we need 5 total. All right, and then 3. Oh man, we're just getting all the reticles here. All right, so these hostiles are going to be placed 2 before the rearmost So it's going to be on the final spot. And this one is placed in 3rd location. So I'm okay with that. A little annoyed, but okay with it. This is obstructed, yeah. So let's move these canteens back. What is happening? There we go. So there's our canteens, put those back. And what else we got? We got to figure out who they're targeting. So to engage the enemy back here, they're target number 1, and this guy's they're both target number 1. Good. I want you guys target number 1. That's the one I don't want you targeting. Oh, and the tank is targeting somebody. The tank is targeting number 2. Oh no, that's not good. Okay. So here's where we do our big moves. So I can. Oof, this got tricky. I need more bodies. So I really need more bodies. I think I need to try and take out these guys who are around us. So there's let me put the dice here. Sorry. We'll use these ones. So this is a 4 and a 3 are targeting me. And then a 2, well, you can see who's targeting me there, but this guy thinks he's cool with the stupid tank. He's targeting the right guy, I'll say that much. I don't appreciate it, but I'll say that much. Where's the trying to keep track of this stuff is difficult sometimes. Okay, so oh, there's cigarettes here, aren't there? Yeah, I want those cigarettes. I'm picking up these cigarettes. Yeah, thank you. I feel like he's gonna need them. I got 1 body count. Got a lot of actions. If I do move forward 1, oh, this guy is dangerous. Okay, so here's what we're gonna do. Poking Horn, he's gonna go ahead and he's gonna just shoot. He's shooting at the guy here, the enemy there, because they're screening everybody. I have a way to get around the screening, but I just want to try to make it as easy as possible. So I need a body count as well to make this worthwhile. He has 5 cover. 5 cover? How do I engage them? 2 action cards to engage. This one is engage, have 2+ body count. Okay. Hold on, let me think. I need like 4 body count or 3 body count. All right, we're gonna try to trust in my rolls. This is probably a bad idea. I'm gonna use my last shot here, and this is my last grenade. We're gonna use it against the enemy that's there. Oh, sorry, this is a 4. We need a 5 on the D6. We did not get a 5 on the D6. We do get 1, 2, 3, so it is enough to suppress him fully though. So we do get 3 suppressions, which is perfect because that means that this enemy is effectively out of commission, which means that the tank is exposed, which means that we can now do the rest of our plan. And that rest of our plan is, I'm just gonna put suppress here to show that it's fully suppressed. There you go. And the rest of our plan, we are gonna go ahead, actually no, I should put it over here. Yeah, that's more confusing, look at that. And the rest of our plan is that we are going to move. Oh, we're out of actions. How are we out of actions? Oh no. Well, that sucks. Shoot. Heck. All right. I didn't realize he was out of actions. I attacked twice. Did I attack twice? What did I do though? I don't remember attacking twice. Let me think. What was my first action? I picked up cigarettes. Oh, I threw a grenade. Did I throw a grenade? I don't remember going twice, y'all. I really don't. I feel like I've only gone once. Let's see, there's a quick shot over here. Yeah, I've only gone once. Okay. All right. I'm convinced in my own mind that I've only gone once. So I spent that one action to go once. If I did not only go once, I'm pretty sure somebody will call in the comments. I'll look at the video later. I only had one of these. Did I throw a grenade? I don't think I threw a grenade. I think I got disappointed by the grenade I threw last time. Yeah, I really don't remember. All right. I still need to get a lot of body count, so it's still a pretty long fight, but we can maybe take out this tank and get the rest of these guys out of here. So I have one more action left. That's what I'm determining. Again, if I accidentally added an extra action, that does change things dramatically. I apologize ahead of time. I feel like I've only done one attack on this guy, and I didn't redraw cards. Let me see, what other actions could I have taken? Move? Reload? No. Remove suppress? I didn't have any. Yeah. Okay. All right, cool. Glad we established that. All right, so I did one action, which is to shoot at that guy, which is great. They're fully suppressed, which means that they're not screening anymore. And now that they're not screening anymore, I'm going to go ahead and do a move. And we're going to move into this location. And this location is hot. Critical sites. Oh, we got 2 turns to do this. Oh man, I didn't realize that. Ugh. We got 2 turns. So I'm gonna put this EKIA up here. So we got to do this in this turn and next turn. And if we make it to round 4 before it's over, then the game is over. Ugh, rude. Anywho, now that we've done that, we're gonna go ahead and spend 2 XP. And that 2 XP is gonna let us use a good communicator. That's gonna allow us to walk our missile launcher in without having to spend an action or worry about entrance cost of 3. And sorry, I was just checking to see if this modified entrance cost. I did not. Now that we've done that, we're gonna have 2 attacks. We're gonna shoot the RPG. So the first attack, actually before we do, we have, oh, okay. Yeah, we have Thread the Needle. We don't need to use it right now because the guy's fully suppressed. So we have Let's Get Them. That just gives me a free attack. We don't really have anything that's just gonna help us out. So we're gonna just do a normal attack. We need a 5 or better at range 0. We get 3 dice. They're explosions. And pin 4. This tank has cover 8. I don't have anything to reduce it, do I? Okay, here's how we're gonna do this. We're gonna reverse that. So reverse. This action is still available. Give me my 2 XP back. Here's how we're gonna do this. We're gonna play Let's Get Them. Let's Get Them is gonna allow me to spend 1 XP to allow another soldier to perform a move action without spending an action. So he's going to, yeah, that's fine. He's gonna move in without spending an action, and he's gonna get there. And then I'm going to spend 2 XP to do good communicator and call in my guy. So 1 free move by spending 2 XP to move them closer to me without spending action and ignoring or paying an entrance cost. So we're good on that. And now that we have that, we have ourselves in a better situation because we can use this guy to draw. Actually, we need to do a little help, don't we? No, not yet. Yeah, we're going to spend an action to draw cards. We're going to draw 5 cards. So, 4 cards. 1, 2, 3, 4. Hopefully they're good. Battle fatigue. Foobar, nice. Clear signals and trade in. Pay 1 body count for 4 XP. That's not worth it. Yeah, these cards are kind of crap. Okay, that was not all that worth it. I was hoping I'd get something better. So now that I've revealed that there's nothing good in that deck, I do still have a little help I can do, which allows me to pay 2 XP to discard to recon 1 action card. If I pay 1 body count, I can recon 1 additional card. So recon basically means go through the deck or discard and find a card that I want. So I just want to see what's in here. I want the card that just defeats, like just defeats all rolls, but I think it's only for rifle shots. I'm pretty sure it's only for rifle shots. Yeah, these cards are all not great. So there's 2 cards in the deck, that I want, but I'm gonna hold off. I'm not gonna play a little help yet. I'm just gonna go ahead and try to go for my shots. I have 2 shots, and I think I need to have 1 XP to be able to say, oh, I'm gonna have no XP left. Oh boy, is this coming down to a dice roll again? A single dice roll? Oh no. Oh man, this is getting bad. This is getting bad. This is getting bad, y'all. Okay. Okay. So, we're just gonna take a shot. We're gonna take a shot. We need to get a 8 or better on the D6, and we need to get a 5 or better on the D10. So on the D6 we need a 4 or better. I lied. I really want to increase my odds. So I really want to get quick shot back. There's no way for me to reliably get it, is there? I can spend 1 XP to do a shotgun shot, but then it's gonna leave me in a bad spot here. All right, here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna go against my better judgment. And actually, oh no, man, I'm so indecisive right now because there's like so much at stake on this one particular move. I could risk it all and pay 2 XP and 1 body count to get the 2 cards that I want, and then not have anything to power those, but just take the numbers raw as they are. The big thing is that I really need to kill the tank as soon as possible. So I think what I need to do is resource-wise, I need to spend it. Spend it all. We're spending 2 XP and we're spending 1 body count to recon 2 cards. And I think the 2 cards I want are in the deck. So there's 1 card that allows me to get lets me get 4 RP worth of things. Alright, prepared shot is allows me to play when you declare an attack. Treat your defeated cover rolls as 6. If you pay 1 body count, treat every defeated cover roll this turn as 6. So that's the one that I want. I want that card. Now, if I just take that 1 card and hold on to the body count I have, that gives me 2 shots that I can do that will automatically defeat cover roll. So all I need to do is just get 2 hits, and that'll guarantee I kill the tank. Because on 6 dice, I need to get at least a 5 or better. I feel like the odds are high enough for it to be virtually reasonable that I'll get it. The question is, do I want to be greedy and get the second card that I want? The second card that I want just kind of guarantees that I'll be able to have a second chance by getting some additional resources. Oh, explosives training. Play when you declare an explosives attack to roll 1 extra attack die. If you pay 1 body count, also add 2 to your defeat cover rolls this attack. That's not bad. Roll 1 extra attack die. Okay, I'll think about this one. New mag allows me to reload. Stacked high is not great. Spare mag. Which one was I thinking about? There's one that lets me get resource points of stuff. Oh, look around. Here it is. Pay 3 XP or 2 body count to play this card. Okay, I don't have enough stuff to play this card anyway. All right, so not that one. All right, so I think we're gonna go ahead and stick with what we did. We're not gonna pay the body count. We're just gonna take the 1 card, and we're gonna have to shuffle all this. So we're gonna keep the 1 card for a little help. We played a little help, and there's only 1 of little helps in there, so we're just gonna see how we fare with the rest of this, trying to get the rest of the body count, assuming that we do get a kill on the tank. And we do have friendly locals that are here that can give us 2 RP of gear as long as we have 2 XP, which we should hopefully be able to get. But I don't know, y'all. I don't know. Then we gotta go back and start searching for enemies to start trying to take out, and just kind of backtrack and get that body count. All right, so we're all in, y'all. We are going to go ahead and play Prepared Shot. So Prepared Shot, it says play when you or any soldier declares an attack. Treat your defeated cover roll as being a 6. If you pay 1 body count, which I will, then all my rolls are a 6 for a defeat cover roll. That's perfect. So I'll play Prepared Shot with the body count. We're shooting 2 rockets at the tank. We're going to shoot 1 rocket to see if that 1 rocket can do it, because I can use my other rocket to try to take the other guys out. So we get to roll 3 dice. We're not going to roll a d6 because this is automatically going to win. This is a penetration 4, so I have 10 essentially, and we're going to see if this works. We need a 5 or better. Oh, sorry, I dropped a die. I'm sorry, that's a bad sign. Whew. Okay, we got it. We did it. Sorry, I thought this was 2 1s and a 7. I was like, no! Alright, so we rolled a 10 and a 7. So we did successfully take out the tank. We got the 2 hits we needed. Thank goodness. Thank goodness. They're also size +1. So that's pretty good. That means that our D10 was actually 11. And our our 10 was an 11, our 7 was an 8, and our 1 was a 2. But it doesn't matter. We did kill the tank. They are embedded and they're now indebted. Bye-bye, stupid tank. Go away forever. All right, so that's 2 bodies. And we will keep 1 body. No, we need to keep both, because we need to get ready to go back and start taking these guys out. And we need body count to power our stuff. Let's see. Will having 2 body count do anything for me here? Nope, having 1 body count will... having 1 body count would be reasonable. Oh, that's 2. And I'm going to add 1 to the pile. So I'm at 12. So I need to get 14 more bodies. We need 14 more bodies. So we did defeat the tank. The tank is gone. It is gone. Finito. Finished. Vamoosed. Where did my die go? Jeez, I went way over there. All right, let me get my dice. Just had to take a jaunt around the room, get those legs stretched. Gonna give me some water while I'm up. Remember, guys, it's always good to stay hydrated. Drink water, especially when you're trying to not die in Vietnam. You know, it's not always easy. Being cheesy. All right. All right, all water loaded, ready to goated. Okay, so we have defeated the tank. We've completed 1 half of our mission. Our other half of the mission is that we need to make sure that we get our body count. We need 26, we got 12. We need to go out and do a lot of searching and finding people, and this is where the second half of the game starts up. So, we got 1 missile left and 1 action left. So we are treating all of our D6s, all of our cover rolls as 6s. So we're gonna do it again. We're gonna shoot our last rocket at this up here. And we only get one hit, which is unfortunate. So that is going to be... Do I have another way to attack? I do not. We only get one hit though out of the 3 that we needed. Can't win them all. And we're out of missiles now. That sucks. But we got 1 kill, and this one will flip win. 2 action cards to engage. We'll take the body, we'll add it to the thing over here. Do I need to keep that body? No, we'll add it to the pile. Oh, that tank gave me no XP? Really? Oh, come on. Alright, well, fine. Okay. That's pretty much it. We could draw... No, we can't. This canteen is empty. Yeah, we're all done. We are all done. So now we will draw enemies. Actually, we draw none. Enemies will attack. There's nothing to attack. Then we will close range. This guy's going to run on in. And he's going to be in range. He's because this is obstructed, but I was also too far away. Now we're going to remove suppression markers. Remove the 1 from here. They're no longer suppressed. And everybody's shooting at number 1. Why? That's rude. Everybody's always gunning for number 1. And okay, so now we go down to round 5. Fade conditions. Don't forget fade conditions. So fade conditions are, this one is fade or pay 1 XP. We don't have any XP to pay, so they're fading. This one is fade or pay 1 XP. Wow, they're both fading. That's not great. I don't like that. I don't like that. I was working on those guys. So both enemies faded. We need to now just march back and like split up and try to get some enemies here because we are just straggling for body count. Okay, so we are here. We got to roll d10s to figure out if we have heat exhaustion. So we're gonna roll. We're just gonna roll these 2. These are percent dice, but they'll work. We need a 4 or better, 40 or better. Cool. Everybody's good. All right, both are good. Okay. Searching here is a 4, so I think this is a good place to search. It's also a reasonable place to search over here because it's easy for us to engage with the hostiles over there. It's also really nice for us to engage over here. Actually, no, it's not because it's an 8. So we're gonna search. We get our actions back first. Okay. We're going to, let's see, do I want to draw cards? I think I do want to draw cards. I've kind of accomplished my main goal here. Now I just need to get some reasonable kills here. I think it's better for me to be in the other location that's going to spawn enemies by default. And being here is going to be a hot roll every time. It's a critical site, so that means any enemy that spawns here is not going to... Oh, actually, shoot, sorry, wait, whoa. This is a critical site. Any enemy that's here is not going to disappear. So the guys that I was beating up earlier, they did not fade. Aha. So that's 2 suppressions and 1 kill, and they were targeting number 1. I remember that. And they have 1 suppression removed. And they are targeting my guy down here. There are 2 radicals left. I'm glad I remember that. Yeah, so critical sites, the keyword critical site means that they don't fade. I'll read the rulebook here. So, cutlery, crush. Wait, critical site's really not in here? Oh, there's critical site. Hostiles in a location with a critical site cannot leave unless they are unable to attack any soldiers in their range. Oh, I didn't know that. Ignore movement and fade sentences on hostile cards in areas and in active critical site locations. Place all hostiles drawn from a location with the keyword, with this keyword in this location. Ignore placement rules. Yeah. Okay. So that's why the guy didn't go away. So we now have a target. Cool. Perfect. How do I want to try to kill him? Let's see. I have no more rockets. Okay, so we are going to do a search. We're going to have our shotgun buddy. He's going to search. And he is going to search this location. We need to roll a d10. We need to roll 4 better to find somebody. We rolled an 8, so we found an enemy. And that enemy is going to be 2. And who are they targeting? Let's see, what's their text? They're immobile, engage. In order to engage, perform a search in a location. Fade or pay 1 body count, inspire. 1+ body count per enemy killed in action. All right. So they don't target anything. They do inspire, which is going to remove 1 suppress at the top of the enemy round for every hostile in that location. So that's a little annoying. Cool. I don't know if I want to engage them by just flipping around. They are a 4 though, and these guys are a 5. Gross. Shoot. And they screen 0 through 1? No. Okay, 0 through 1, that's fine. I got some bad cards. I need some better cards here. This is tricky. All right, I need these guys dead though. So we're just gonna start shooting. We just gotta start shooting. I don't have any explosives. I don't have anything special. I feel sad. So we're gonna go ahead and shoot at the guy who's here. And we're doing full auto with our gun. We reload on 1s. I feel like I might have rolled a 1 in the past and not reloaded. I don't remember. All right, so we do get a hit. We do also beat cover of 5. So we do get an enemy killed in action. So they're now fully suppressed, and there's 1 more body added to the pile. It's gonna be 14. And we are going to do it again. Fingers crossed we can get the kill that we need. Actually, no, I lied. We're gonna attack the other guy. We're gonna attack the other guy. Cover 4, 2 reticles. Okay, oh, that's cocked. Okay, so we got a hit. We don't have to reload. We do not have to reload. We got a hit though. So we do get a kill, +1 body count per enemy killed in action. So it is going to give us 2 bodies. We'll put that in the pile. So 16. And then our last action here is we're gonna shoot with this guy. He's gonna shoot the same guy with a shotgun. We do not beat cover, but we do get a suppress. So they are going to be fully locked down. So their inspire does not kick in because they're fully locked down. They're not all dead. That is sad, but we are here. We're getting extra bodies. And how do they fade? Fade or pay 1 body count? That sucks. And this other guy will fade or pay 1 XP. Oh, right, critical sight. They don't fade. Yeah, haha. All right, so we're going to the hostile turn. No reinforcements. Nothing happens. Round goes down. We got 4 rounds left to get our body count up. Okay, so we get our actions back. We do have to roll a d10 to figure out if we're suppressed. We do have cigarettes, so I'm okay with that. Oh my gosh, really, AC? Oh, okay, it's just a fan. It's fine. It's fine, I guess. All right, so this green one is gonna be that green one, and the yellow one is the other guy. All right, so we're good. We needed a 4 or better. Both passed. So now we're gonna do our attacks again. So we are going to shoot the same guy that we shot last time. Oh, shoot the same guy that we shot last time. Not bad. We got to reveal where the guys are, where the boys are. The boys that we're shooting. Okay, so there's 2 enemies right there. That's where I'm aiming at. So we're gonna go ahead and shoot. With this guy, we're gonna do full auto again. We're shooting at the +1 body count guy. Oh, actually, no, I lied. We're gonna shoot at the harder to hit guy. He's a 5 cover. He hits harder. Nice. We do get a kill. We kill him. We take him out. Okay, so they are dead. And that just gives us 1 body and 4 XP. Great, I need XP. That's exactly what I need. So 1 body, we'll put it on the pile. And then 4 XP. So he did it. So that's gonna be great. That's gonna be able to fuel the rest of the stuff that we need if we need it. Now we're gonna go ahead and use our shotgun guy. He's gonna take a shot at over here, the last guy who has 4 cover. We need a 5 or better. Okay, we do succeed. We do succeed on both of those dice. So we do get the last kill on that one. That gives us 2 more bodies. So we go from 17 to 19. So close, so close. And 1 XP. I like being on critical sites. This is fun. 1 XP. All right, do I need to? No, I don't need to start collecting body count. I need to add it to the pile. And now we get to finally interact with this event. This event says, once it focuses here, this event says, when there are no hostiles in the location, I can pay 2 XP to give 1 player in this location 2 resource points of gear, then discard. So I think I most certainly will. I think I most certainly will do that. And we'll spend 2 resource points. Or sorry, we'll spend 2 XP, which is why I wanted the XP. And we now get 2 RP of gear. We can get 2 rockets. I feel like getting 2 rockets makes sense to me. Like, rockets are like the grenades I have, but just better. So I'll get 2 rockets. And he should have the capacity to hold them, so that's fine. I'm not going to check that again. I didn't pick up anything extra. The same person I was before. So we got 1 action left. Oh man, I have +2 to search. I forgot about that. So he's going to search again. So we need a 2 or better. Actually, should I search yet? No, he shouldn't search. He should search. Actually, 2 RPs worth of gear. I can get 6 of these. I can get 6 40mm grenades. It seems kind of broken. Excuse me. Yeah, because you can always get extra ammo for 1 extra resource point, and it increases the loadout by 1. So I can get 6 grenades. That's actually pretty good. So instead of getting 2 rockets, I can get 6 grenades. Oh man, I'm doing that. I'm doing that. Screw that. Screw this rocket launcher. It's definitely more dice. Yeah, we're going for the more dice value. All right, so we're getting 2 RP worth of this, which is going to be 6 grenades. 6 30mm grenades. I'll take it. Is there a limit? Nope, no limit. Heck yeah, look at me breaking the rules. Can I carry that though? Let's see, I'm at 9 or 7, 8, 9. Yeah, I can carry it. We're good. Okay, so that means that he's doing the search instead. Eight, we do get a search. We do find somebody, and the person that we find is going to be an event. This one's going to say, until the next turn, your location and until the next turn, locations gain environment +10 and deadly environment. That's not great. All right, and now we draw this guy. This guy says immobile, engage for one action, fade if there are soldiers in their location. So it will fade if there's soldiers in our location. We are going to spend my last action to flip over that. Actually, do I have another engage? I do not. We're going to spend our last action to flip that over. See what it is. It's going to be radio operators. Ugh. At the end of each turn, add 5 battle fatigue cards to the draw deck, then shuffle, +1 body count per enemy killed in action. Gross. Oh man, that's awful. I mean, it's awful, but I don't think I'm going to be drawing a ton of cards here. So that's fine. I'm annoyed at that, but that's fine. Oh, I can also activate Foobar though. So play when a hostile card is placed in or moves into your location. So I get +1 action next round. So I'll put that on my card. All right, we're all done. End of round. Enemies are going to summon. There's going to be 0. Attack is going to happen. No attack's going to happen. I get 5 battle fatigue added to my deck. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Because of course I do. This game does not want me to have good cards. So I'll just stick with the bad cards that I have in my hand already. And fade conditions. This enemy does not fade. They give me +1 body count per enemy killed in action though, so that actually would get me to 23. So I'm almost there with killing. I mean, I've had all the rounds in the world, so I feel like I should almost be there. So we're on round 3. I don't have any always reinforced. Let me double check. Yeah, I have no always reinforces on here. So now we do our check. Oh man, D10. Sorry, environment check, D10. We need to roll 10 or better. So do we do 2 checks or do we do 1? Okay, I feel like we just roll 1. So we're probably gonna get suppresses. The enemy has to roll 2. Enemy has to roll as well. I didn't assign who was who, but I don't think it matters. We both failed. So we both get suppressions. And the enemy, they're gonna roll. They also get a suppress. So that makes them 1 less effective. Okay. All right, so now we're on to our next part here. We're on 3 rounds left. We need a few more bodies. We're gonna move our soldier because we want to move over here to spawn some more people. We're gonna move Pollock. He has +1 action this round. He's gonna use that +1 action to move, and he's gonna go ahead and walk on over to here. Say Pollock, sorry, Polkinghorn. Okay. And then Polkinghorn is gonna go ahead and shoot one of his 6 grenades. So we now have 5. And we get to roll 4 dice. We need to beat a cover of, where'd the other dice go? I think I threw it in here. I don't see it. Huh. Did I drop it again? That's suspicious. Maybe I did drop it again. Alright, well, we're rolling this one then. Alright, so we're rolling 4 dice, and we're going to try and kill. We need a 6 or better to kill. We can beat cover with 3. We got a penetration 1. We do beat cover. We need a 6 or better. It's an explosion, so therefore we get all hits. So everything hits. We do get ourselves 4 bodies from that. We're going to put that on the pile. So from 19 to 23. So we're at 23 bodies, y'all. 23. I feel good about this so far. The enemy gives us 1 XP. Gave us a whole bunch of cards. I don't appreciate that. I'll take the 1 XP. All right. And now we have more actions to go. That was an attack. Let's see. I think he's going to search again. So we're gonna spin this to search. Oh, sorry. Before I moved, I smoked cigarettes. Sorry, I forgot to do that. I smoked cigarettes to remove all the suppressors, so that cigarettes is now finally spent. I'll put that over here with the rest of the items. And now we're gonna search with this guy, with Mr. Sison here. And he needs a 2 or better. Rolls a 2 or better, because he has +2 to a search. So we get the 4 that we need. We do successfully summon something. And we summon an event. The event is going to be non-explosion attacks for enemies killed in action. 1+1 body count. That's not going to count because there's no enemies to attach it to. So no hostile cards to attach it to. Therefore, the event fizzles out and doesn't do anything. That's unfortunate. But we do summon this immobile, engage, pay 1 body count, inspire, -1 body count per enemy killed in action. So we are going to engage with them by spending 1 body count. Flip them over. And it's going to be a patriotic civilian. These guys are pretty rude. Patriotic civilian says, patriotic civilian, their card says, inspire, add 1 to hostile attack rolls in this location, immobile. The last enemy killed in action counts as +3 body count, pay 1 action to discard. So that's actually pretty good. That's going to be a really great enemy to try to take out. We're going to try to blow him up with our grenade. Our ill-gotten gains here. Boom. And we're rolling 4 dice again. And we'll see if this is the game. Hold on, before I do, I want to find my actual D10 that should be rolling. I really don't know where it is. It disappeared on me. It ran away. This is really weird. Oh, you know what? Right, I got it. It's in my pocket. When I went to pick up the dice, I didn't put it back on the table. I just put it in my pocket and went and got water. All right, okay, I found it. It was in my pocket the whole time. All right, so here we are with the original set of dice. We're gonna hope that this actually kills. We already beat cover. We just need 6s. All right, well, 1, 2, 3, that was more than enough. We only needed 2. So we do successfully take out the patriotic citizens, or sorry, civilians. And yeah. Well, that's game. So we get 2 bodies from them +3. So it's going to be 5 bodies. So we will add 3 to the pile. 1, 2, 3. So we now have 26, which is our number, our target number. And let's see, we had 3 there, so we're gonna hold on to 2 because we are going through all kinds of trauma here. And that's it. Whew, we made it. We survived. We destroyed the tank. We blew up everything we need to blow up. I think it kind of went along without a hitch. We had 3 rounds left, and we were successful in a mission. We can say mission accomplished. The heat wave did not help us out at all. It was causing all kinds of problems, but as you can see, the game is doable when you have the right squad, the right matchup stuff. Again, the RPG definitely helped out. The RPG is available in mission or expansion number 5, and the law, which is what I normally use, the law is just so expensive that you can't just get reloads. The fact that I could have gotten, or I got reloads for each rocket costing 1 RP, that was just so nice. That was so nice. Each rocket costs 1 RP and 2 loadout. That was fine. I was already geared towards building towards that, or geared towards handling that. But it's just nice. It's just nice. So that's going to be it, though. The only reflections I really have on this one are that definitely playing 2-player characters when you only have 2 soldiers is way better than what I did before. What I did before, again, I'm probably not going to post that video, but I'm determined to not post that video unless you guys really want me to. What I did before was I had a player soldier and a team soldier, and the team soldier was my pack mule. They carried a bunch of rockets and missiles. The problem is that I kind of ran out of resource points to spend on other stuff to like beef us up and get us all healthy. And I ended up running into a situation to where I had to effectively put extra risk into the game by giving my pack mule just a bunch of rockets and missiles and explosives, and then trying to like use my other character to shore up things. So not having a healing kit was a problem. It ended up becoming a big issue. In this game, we ended up having less of a hard time. I think it was mostly because I chose better locations. I did choose a location early on that always reinforced, and that just kept spawning enemies behind us and just popping enemies over into the different places and causing all kinds of chaos. So I think when you're playing these kind of missions where you have a singular focus of like, let's go destroy a thing, having an always reinforced location is bad. I think an always reinforced location is only good if you have a high body count, and you might want just some casual bodies to add to the pile. But other than that, yeah, it's just not a great look, not a great idea. Just kind of go with the flow of things. Try to keep the enemy presence as low as possible. Clear them out as you go, and maybe occasionally backtrack when you need to. But yeah, this first location being isolated, that helped us out. That helped us get a nice footing. And then moving on to the crash plane, while it ultimately wasn't too problematic, it was a little bit risky because I had to walk into the location first before I spawned stuff. Thankfully, it worked out for me to where it didn't matter because I was going to move anyway, and to get out of the isolated location or get away from those guys who were going to blow us up. And I also found an ally along the way who ended up betraying us, a suspicious ally, and that helped out. It's just a lot of things kind of lined up to really make this less bad than what it would usually be. And I think it worked out for the better part of, well, clearly I've won the game, so it worked out for the better. But yeah, that's where we're at. So that is going to be it for this one. So, oops, I accidentally looked at all the cards that I didn't see. Huh. Did I flip over all these cards? No way. Oh, I did. I did flip over all these cards. Wow, that's a lot of cards I flipped over. I accidentally saw one of the allies who just automatically fades, so that was cool to see, but I shouldn't have known that. And I don't know that. I don't know what you're talking about. I don't know anything. 26 bodies on the table. 11 rounds were total on the clock, but I needed only 7 to do it. So it feels pretty good to know that I can do it in 7 rounds. And yeah. Congratulations to G. Polkinghorn, and congratulations to Dennis Sazon. You guys have survived the mission. Here's your Medal of Honor. I don't know if that's still a thing. I'm pretty sure it's still a thing, but here's your Medal of Honor for completing this one mission. That was kind of a big deal. Yeah. I feel pretty good about this. And the build was actually pretty good. These grenades were pretty nice. So I know I was crapping on the Australian expansion pack, but honestly, it worked out. And I got really lucky on my rolls, and this thing is a beast. I mean, well, that's why it's called the beast, but this thing is crazy. There's another weapon that exists. It's non-Australian. That's US. It's basically the same thing. I just think that combination of weapon is so nice. It's versatile. It costs a lot of loadout and costs a lot of resources, but honestly, if you just have that, you can kind of handle everything else. Like having a 4 grenade to just blow up on people, like that's just so nice to have a 4 explosive that you can shoot one away. It's just so good. Okay, all right, I'm done rambling. This video is already long enough. We've already made it to our 2 hours and 45 minutes, just the length of a full-length movie. Just me yapping, talking, trying to run around and not die. But thank you all very much for watching this video. Please let me know in the comments if you enjoyed what's going on, if this helped you make a decision, if this is a game you want to indulge in. Do keep in mind, as I mentioned, kind of mid-game, just some of my advice is that if you do want to get this game, I highly recommend just getting the base game and sticking with that for a very long time. Maybe get expansion 4. Actually, I take it back. Base game plus expansion 4. Those are the 2 things to get. Everything else is just window dressing. You don't need it. If you want extra soldiers, expansions 1, 2, and 3, and 8. I like expansion 8 personally. 1 and 2 are the American soldiers. Number 3 is the Australian soldiers. Everything else can be avoided. Okay, maybe not expansion 13. Expansion 13 gives you vehicles. I never use them, but it's nice to have a bunch of extra squad soldiers that are in the form of vehicles to use. But all the other expansions are battle packs that you can only really play with each other. And by that I mean the locations, the missions, and the objectives for those battle packs can only be played with other locations, missions, and objectives inside of the same battle pack. Sometimes enemies as well. So you have to be very cautious and very careful about that. Which means that, you know, if you do have all the expansion number 6 and 7, those are, oh man, the meme, it's doing the meme. Those are the Tunnel Rat expansions. Those are Tunnel Rat battle packs. Those are not compatible with expansion number 12, which is Hamburger Hill. Expansion number 12 is its own battle pack, so you can't just take the Tunnel Rat's locations and mix it with the Hamburger Hill events. For instance, you can take the enemies that are available in all the battle packs, with the exception of Tunnel Rats. Tunnel Rats has special enemies that you cannot mix with everything else, but you can take the enemies from all the other packs except for Tunnel Rats and technically mix them with other things. But yeah, that's kind of the whole spiel on that. Again, I'm not a huge fan of DVG's distribution model. I made a whole video about it. Go check that out video. I can link it somewhere in here. It'll probably be mentioned somewhere. But yeah, I'm not a fan of just releasing 12 expansions on your Kickstarter page for the game that you're just making. I'm like, just put some of that stuff in the box, please. Put some of that stuff in the base box. So expansion 4 required. That one I definitely recommend getting. That gives you all the cool enemies that you saw here. And the other expansions, you know, kind of choose and mix and match however you want. Okay, cool. All right, I feel like I've rambled on enough. Thank you all very much for watching. Hope you all enjoyed it. As always, I will see you all whenever.